What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another live stream. So, we got a lot to talk about today with Baby Doge. As you all know, we are pumping huge inside of Baby Doge right now. So, how is everybody doing? Shout out to everybody that showed up here. We got Tune inside the chat here. Big shout out to you. And yeah, big shout out to everybody that showed up out here. So, we're going to wait till some more people get in here. But how is everybody doing inside the chat here in the Baby Doge army? For the Saturday night or for the Monday night live. But for me, this is actually Monday morning. It's not Monday night for me. So yeah, it's Monday morning for me right now. It's 8:32 a.m. and I'm really really tired. I stayed up all night because I was like, I made a video for Baby Doge and I'm like, I gotta get this live stream in. So I was like, whatever, I'm gonna stay up the whole night. So yeah, it's 8 a.m. I still haven't went to sleep yet. But shout out to everyone here. We got Lisa over here with the waving hands right here. Shout out to Lisa for showing up. We got Keith in the house says hello. Shout out to you, Keith. Epic Gaming says hi, Marcellus. Shout out to you, Epic Gaming. And Brian M says, yo, what's up, Brian? Hello to Lisa Tirogo. LFG says, Shinja. We got Mark in the house says, yo, what's up, Mark? What's up, Mark? Erwin, morning, Marcellus. Good morning to y'all. And good night to the people out there. And Tien with the hand wave. Brian M says, what city? So I'm out inside of Thailand right now. I'm inside of Pattaya. They just had the Rolling Loud inside of Pattaya here, but I didn't go to Rolling Loud because I was too caught up in Songkran, where they like splash each other with water like all over the place. So I was doing that instead of Rolling Loud. But yeah, it was pretty fun. KH says, KH, I don't know how to say the rest of this. Says good morning. But yeah, shout out to you, KH, Marissa, or Marazita, something like that. Bryden Gibson says, what's good, man? I appreciate your videos. Love watching Baby Doge grow. Facts. Thank you. And good evening here from Rich Garrett. So yeah, shout out to everyone there. It's pretty nice here. It's really hot inside of Thailand. I'll say that. It's really hot. Sinja, why did you cut your hair? Because it's really hot. Yeah, if you come out here, it's like 90, like more than 90 degrees, and it can get really hot. And it's also hard to wash dreads and stuff like that. So it was about time. Brian M says going to do Rolling Loud in Miami. Yeah, I would have went to Rolling Loud out here, but they were having at the same time in the event Songkran, and I rather just experience like the culture here rather than going to like an American concert. It's more Americanized. So yeah, I just wanted to stay and do like a local thing here. But yeah, everything's good. Shout out to everyone that showed up here in the chat. We got lots and lots of stuff to talk about today. ANC says good morning. Shout out to you. But let's get started on this. So shout out to everyone here that showed up. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring up my screen here. So let's go ahead and do that. And okay, wait, I brought up the wrong screen here. Let's go ahead and bring this back. Okay, so we're gonna talk about some Baby Doge topics here today. Going to do technical analysis live, as well as talking about which exchange that we're probably going to get listed onto. So yeah, this is going to be pretty exciting. Raider Mendoza says, what's going on with Baby Doge? Yeah, we're going to get right into that. And actually, yeah, before we get into that, let me, I want to go ahead and post something on here. So before we get into that, I'm going to go ahead and post this. If you all want to see the crypto merch, we got it right here. CryptoMillionaires.shop. I actually have the shirt with me here inside of Thailand. I should be wearing a shirt right now, but I'm not. But yeah, this shirt right here. So yeah, pretty cool shirt. And we got more stuff over there as well. So yeah, definitely check that out. And then also I want to post one more link before we get started. So yeah, check out CryptoMillionaires.shop. And also, let me go over here to my travel channel. If you want to see my travels out here inside of Thailand, then you can check this out. The video I just now posted was crazy. So if you want to see some craziness, watch this video here. Really crazy video. But yeah, it's pretty fun out here. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, let's get started on this. So let's bring back our screen. And first things first, I guess, before we even start with the technicals. Well, actually, no, let's just start with the technicals because we're already on this page. But yeah, we just now actually broke down below this support here at 8Z36 pretty much, and now we're back at 8Z35. So that's a little bit of a setback, just a little bit, but I'm already starting to see that we're just making higher lows. Like literally every time our lows are just becoming higher and higher, and now again higher, which is kind of a sign that we're probably about to have another breakout point inside of Baby Doge. So I'm expecting for us to have another pump coming here soon. So yeah, we should see that coming in. And that next pump should eventually bring us up to about 8Z38. And I was saying in the previous video that I made, we actually have this resistance all the way up here at 8Z41. So that's really what we're looking towards right now. And they're supposed to be making an announcement soon. So that will be cool. Let me go ahead and pull up this Twitter here. So they're supposed to be making an announcement soon. And okay, this is the last announcement that we have right here. Baby Doge is the third largest meme coin in the world. But there's been multiple things that kind of reveal different exchanges, multiple different themes that kind of revealed the different exchanges. So the first theme that I wanted to talk about here, this one looks exactly like Binance. I know a lot of you mentioned this, and I didn't notice at first in that video I made yesterday. Like I didn't notice that at first, but then today, like this morning, I was looking at it. I would notice I'm like, okay, I see what y'all are saying. Like this does look like they're teasing a Binance listing. These are not the Baby Doge colors. We don't use really orange like that, only with the Baby Doge face, but with the orange and the black, and then kind of the white outlinings. I just feel like this is definitely a Binance tease. That's what this is looking like. And if this is a Binance listing, then that's going to be even better. But we definitely know this is kind of what they're playing on there. But then the problem is you try to find out which one it is, but you scroll down to this one, and this kind of looks like crypto.com. So I think that we might be getting multiple listings. Like, I'm not even saying it just to say it. I think we might be getting multiple listings. I don't know. It's crazy. This looks like the crypto.com theme. And then we just now looked at the Binance theme up here. So this one looks like the Binance theme. So when you compare them both, they're just two completely different brandings, which leads me to think there might be multiple listings. And then when you compare those two, and then you look at the fourth one that we were looking at, this kind of looks like an intro to Coinbase. I was just gonna say that it kind of looks like an intro to Coinbase. It just gives that Coinbase vibe. So that's what I think for those ones. A few other people also believe that as well. And then I don't think they did any colors that were close to KuCoin, but I always thought KuCoin would be the one. And this is a constant meme that's used alongside of Binance and things of that nature. And it's funny how this is now like a Baby Doge. So this is also another telltale signal that it could be Binance. So yeah, I think multiple exchange listings are probably going to end up coming soon, and it's pretty good for us. Now, this one right here, I think, was the one that kind of looked a little bit like KuCoin, like KuCoin colors. So it definitely looks like it has KuCoin colors on this one. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. It makes you wonder. Sister Siren Speaks says, hey, shout out to Sister Siren. Raider Mendoza says, I feel a new all-time high coming soon. Yep. I definitely feel this coming soon as well. Raider says, it's that snowball effect coming in, bro. Yep. Because if we get listed to Binance, every single one's gonna want to list us because we're just gonna be the topic of discussion, and they're gonna make more money if they list us. So it's a no-brainer for them to list us. Epic Gaming says, I too think it's Binance. Yeah, it could be that. Mark Sanchez says, I don't think it's Binance. I'm a faithful holder, but I don't see Binance. I think KuCoin. I mean, that's possible, but the reason why I would say it's Binance, we are one of the largest DeFi apps on the Binance Smart Chain. Like he goes Pancake Swap and he goes Baby Doge Swap. Well, I think there's other stuff ahead of Baby Doge Swap, but Baby Doge Swap is very, very high on the Binance Smart Chain. Let me bring this up actually. So on DeFi Llama, we rank 107. Now, let me just put it for only Binance Smart Chain. So BSC. because there's also DeFi apps that are on everything, literally. And Baby Doge Swap is ranked number 13 for Binance Smart Chain. So a lot of these, they're only big on the Binance Smart Chain because they started on other exchanges and then they migrated over to the Binance Smart Chain. So I think with this right here, though, Baby Doge being ranked number 13 for the Binance Smart Chain, like that puts us at a really, really high ranking. So I definitely think this is really good for us. I think it is possibly a Binance listing. So yeah, it could be a possibility that's also KuCoin, because that's what I also believed at first, and I still believe that it is going to be a KuCoin. I think they're going to list multiple ones. James Harris says, "What's up, my brother? What's up, James? What's up? Shout out to you." AMC16 says, "First KuCoin and the rest will follow." Yep, that's usually how it goes. Sophian says, "It's Binance." Yeah, that could be a possibility. Renan says, "What's the best price to take profit if it will dump or if it will pump soon?" Um, so I don't know. I can't really say the best area to take profit at, because if it is multiple listings, then it'll be impossible to tell what the best area to take profit at is, honestly. Um, yeah, it's just if there's multiple listings, it's going to be like nearly impossible for you to even know when you should take it out at. So if it's only Binance, I would say 7Z1, maybe 6Z1, but even at that, like it could pull back and then it could keep pumping in the future as well. And once we get this large exchange, that's going to be permanent avenue. That volume can permanently come through. So that's a huge factor. Like we could get on Binance and then we could knock out a whole zero, but then we could drop back down to 8Z4. But now we have a steady price being held at 8Z4. Whereas right now, a steady price for Baby Doge is 9Z9. Like we can hold 9Z9 like nothing. We need no promotion, no more tweets, but it'll stay at 9Z9 or like 8Z1. But now it makes our low, our lowest point at a higher price range, pretty much. So yeah, it's kind of hard to tell when exactly is a good idea or a good area to take profit. But yeah, I think long term would be the best. Mark Sanchez says, "I hope so." Hope as well. James Harris says, "If it's Binance, my life is about to change." Hey, that's true. If it's Binance, all of our lives are about to change. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be crazy if it's Binance, because there's no way all the other exchanges are gonna let Binance list it and get the full benefit of the Baby Doge army. Like we just have so many holders. Like let me go ahead and look at the holders now, because we get. I did a video earlier today. All right, here it is, and I looked at the holders. So 1,728,176. Actually, before I hit that refresh button, it was 1,728,110. So we got 66 people just from the time we started this live stream to now. So yeah, that's pretty significant. Hit the refresh button again. Okay, yeah, it's still the same. But yeah, we are getting a lot of holders. So as time goes on, we'll eventually get the 1.8 million holders, and then eventually 2 million, and eventually it's going to keep going. But yeah, we're up 5.6% in the last 24 hours. So that's pretty interesting as well. Let's let this load here. I guess while that loads, wow, my computer is moving slow. This internet here, not the best. But yeah, cryptomillionaires.shop if y'all want the best crypto merch in the industry. So yeah, definitely check this out. I reached out to Baby Doge. I asked to see if we can do like Baby Doge merch, but they didn't respond. So we will not be doing Baby Doge merch here, but they are making their own merch line. So we will be seeing that soon. Erwin says, "I think this year 1 or 2 zeros, but with the snowball effect 2024 through 2026, Baby Doge will explode." Yeah, I definitely believe once the bull market comes, honestly, that's when the real explosion is coming. Renan says it'll be life changing for sure, 100%, 100%. Rigo Castillo says, "So what would it look like if a Binance and Coinbase listing with a Bitcoin halving?" See, that's what I'm looking towards, because if we get these major exchange listings, even if we get the major exchange listings now, we already know the Bitcoin halving isn't happening until, what is it, March of next year or something like that. So yeah, if it's not going to happen until then, that's kind of a good thing because it gives us time to build that steady momentum. And then our bottom point could be 7Z1 by the time that Bitcoin halving comes. Like our bottom could be 7Z1, where we're looking at our bottom being 8Z1 and 8Z9 or 9Z9, 8Z1. That's what our bottom is looking at right now. But next Bitcoin halving with all these different exchanges and all the different volume coming in from those exchanges, we could easily have 7Z1 as a bottom base. And then now we can work our way up to 6Z1. Now we can work our way up to 5Z1. So yeah, that's what I'm looking towards. Let me go ahead and bring up this calculator really quick. Yeah, actually, yeah, let's bring up this calculator. And then I'm going to bring up something else after the calculator. So yeah, let's bring this up. Now, with this calculator, we're going to do some calculations. So let's just say you only have enough for like 100 billion baby doge, right? If you only had 100 billion baby doge, because I know not everybody can buy like a large amount of baby doge. So if you only had 100 billion at 6Z1, you're looking at 1,000. I think that says 1,000. Wait, let me do this again. Yeah, 100 billion baby doge right here multiplied by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That it's worth $10,000. All right, I was about to say 1,000. No, that's not looking right. But yeah, $10,000 at 61, and that's just looking at 61 from going from where we're at now to there. So another thing, if you don't want to do the math manually, let me go ahead and bring this up again. So yeah, if you don't want to do the math manually, you can come to this website here. I have it on my favorites. So let me scroll down here. So yeah, over here you can see Ethereum's market cap, or not, it's not called Ethereum's market cap, but it's called the coin perspective. And I showed this before. So what I like about this, we can type in baby doge here, and we can compare it to BNB. So the reason why I have it compared to BNB right now is because at Dogecoin's peak, Dogecoin hit 90 billion. That was during a bull market. Everybody was listing Dogecoin. It was booming. Dogecoin 420. You had Elon Musk talking about it. Like everything was Dogecoin. Like those years, those times, everything was Dogecoin. So now what we're seeing here with this 54 billion market cap doesn't really seem too far fetched. And that's where BNB is. Obviously, during the bull market, when everything's going up, BNB is going to be more like 300 billion, 500 billion, almost a whole trillion of BNB. So it's going to be no problem. We can definitely do this during a bull market with major listings. 96x upside of 96x pretty much. And also, you also got to remember, as more transactions happen on the baby doge, as baby doge becomes more prominent on the Binance Smart Chain, Binance also improves as well. Binance's price will go up as well. You need BNB to get baby doge. So there's going to be more Binance transactions and more gas fees and more growth for Binance. But if we're looking at it like this, if we go up to BNB's market cap, that's a 96x from where we are now. And that is 6Z35. So if I have 100 billion baby doge, so yeah, if I have 100 billion baby doge right now, it's currently worth $359. But that $359 will be worth 35K at a $54 billion market cap. And that's not taking in considerations of, different things like burns and stuff like that. It's not taking in consideration of that. That's just looking at it from the perspective that we have 156 quadrillion circulating supply. Now, if we look at it from a perspective of a lower supply, then we obviously don't have to get to, the same amounts. So we could take the supply down, or we could increase it if we want to do that. So yeah, it's pretty interesting to see. And it also will change it up here as well. So if let's say we go all the way down to like 133 quadrillion circulating supply, now we're going up 112x. So now it's doing way, way bigger numbers. So yeah, the market cap will then, only need to be at a smaller amount for it to go all the way up there. So yeah, it's pretty interesting to look at this website here. I'm gonna go ahead and reset that. But yeah, this is pretty much what we got here. Now, what I would say at first, we're probably gonna look more towards SHIB, which is at 6.7 billion. which doesn't look as big right now because that's 7Z4. So at 7Z4, it's an 11x from now. And this is realistically what we could probably see from an initial listing of like a KuCoin. If KuCoin lists us, we could definitely 11x, like, because they're gonna list us, maybe crypto.com. If one of them does it, then yeah, we can see an 11x or something like that and go to like 7Z4, bringing us to a $6.7 billion market cap. And we're also going to get some burns from all that volume. So yeah, Renan says 100x and 6Z1. So yeah, 6Z1 is not 100x. So yeah, 6Z1 is not 100x. Yeah, that's what we're just now looking at. If you look at USDC, that's 6Z. At that market cap of USD, we will be at 6Z2. At XRP's market cap, we will be at 6Z17. What else do we got here? At Cardano's market cap, that'll be exactly 6Z1. So at 6Z1, we will 27x from where we are now. So if you have 100 billion right now, which is $359, then at 6Z1, you'll have $9,974. So I think it's still cool to have a billion or 100 billion, not a billion, but it's even cooler to have a whole trillion. So it's even cooler if you have a trillion, which is three at this current price is 3,594. And see, you're not exactly too late on this. Like, you're not too late. Like, yeah, it sucks now that you got to pay 3,500 for a trillion when it used to only be $1,000 for a trillion. But I mean, that's still major gains. And if you look at it, that's just for 6Z1. That's not considering we get to our target price and being at like a $54 billion market cap and doing a 96x from where we are now, because that's 349.7K, 349.7K if you have a trillion and we go all the way up there. But what we're looking for realistically after like this major announcement, quite possibly could be that. But what we're more so looking at is with Cardano's market cap. So yeah, I think that it can be possible to do that 6Z1 movement. But right now, we're looking at where Avalanche maybe is like, and this is like with huge promotions, a bunch of exchange listings and stuff like that in a bull market as well. Because off of what's happening now, that I'm not saying that it's just gonna randomly, get all the way up there with what's happening now, right? So with what we have going on now, we'll probably end up seeing more so like all-time highs. Right now we're already almost at our all-time high. We're literally like 43% away from our all-time high. So all it takes is a few more days of doing 10% to be up there. So if we're at 8Z3596 right now, like, just imagine where we could be in like a year. We could be at 61 in a year. Now within a month, maybe we can be at 7Z1. But yeah, give it like a year. I think we can definitely see 61. Now we can even see 61 even in less than a year if all the other exchanges follow afterwards. That's pretty much what we're betting on. We're betting on all those other exchanges following right after. Anna Ayala says, right now I have about 11K. How much will it be at 61? Do you still have 3 wallets and third wallet? You will leave it indefinitely. I have multiple wallets. Yeah, I still have 3 of them of babydoge wallets. But right now only 2 of them have babydoge in it because I took a little bit out for this trip. And you said, will I leave it there indefinitely? So it just depends. I'm waiting for not the trust wallet. I'm waiting for the ledger wallet to be more like 5Z1, but the trust wallet, I'll do that at like 6Z1. It says right now I have about 11K. How much will it be at that price at 61? So 11K. Oh yeah, we gotta go to Cardano's market cap here. Cardano brings us to exactly 6Z1 because it's 15.6 billion market cap, which is where we need to be. And if you have 11, I don't know if you're saying 11,000 babydoge. I'm guessing you're saying $11,000 though. So yeah, if you're saying $11,000, that should be 305,000 at 6Z1. So yeah, that should be $305,000 at 6Z1. But yeah, that's pretty good question. And also what I'll say with with this, like if it's like a letdown, let's say it's like a Kraken exchange or some exchange that we just don't care about, but somehow it kind of flew over everyone's head because it's a top five. They did say it's a top five exchange, so I don't see how it could be disappointing. Any exchange it is, whatever one it is, if it's a top five, it shouldn't be disappointing at all. But let's say it is a letdown, then it'll take obviously us a longer time to get up there. But when you think about it, the top five exchanges is Binance, Coinbase, KuCoin, Bybit, Huobi. Kraken was up there before, and so was Binance US. So we'll just say these top 10 exchanges, just to be sure. Well, we're already on Mexi Global. We're on OKX. We're on Gate.io, I believe. I think we're also on Bitfinex, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go down here. It usually says all of them. No, actually, it does not say all of them. Never mind. But yeah, we're on multiple exchanges here on babydoge. So if we're already on most exchanges, let me go back over here. Yeah, if we're already on most exchanges for babydoge, the only ones we're really looking at is either Binance US, Kraken. I want to say we're on Bybit. Babydoge, Bybit. Let's just see if we're on Bybit. Yeah, okay. I think, yeah, it's on Bybit as well. Yeah. Can you buy it on Bybit or can you only look at it? So yeah, I think it is available for purchase on Bybit, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. So really, the only option here is Kraken, Binance US, KuCoin, Coinbase, or Binance. That's really what we're looking at. And we'll see what it is though. So ADB300 says, sup all. Shout out to ADB. Says, what did I miss? So yeah, we're pretty much just talking about the different prices here with babydoge. So we're talking about where we would be with 100 billion coins. So, or more than 100 if you have more than 100. But we're just talking about if it gets to Cardano's market cap, which would be at 61. So that would be 15.6 billion market cap. That would be a 27x from where we already are now. So $359 would be 9,974. We're just kind of calculating here, and we also talked about BNB has 54 billion market cap, and how Dogecoin at its peak was at 90 billion. So if we were to get up to this 54 billion in market cap, it would be 6,335, and yeah, that would be a good amount of money. But yeah, we're just going over stuff like that and talking about the technical analysis. But yeah, you didn't miss too much, and we also talked about the possible exchange listing, because this one has KuCoin colors because of the green. This one has Crypto.com colors because of the blue. This one here has Binance colors because of the black and the orange. This one has Coinbase colors. So we were kind of speculating that it's going to be like it's going to be a chain of events here where we're going to have like a snowball or a snowball effect. Yeah. Almost said butterfly effect. That's a whole different thing. But yep, it is definitely altcoin season. We have altcoin season here trending on Twitter. So when you start seeing crypto millionaires pop out the woodworks and you start seeing people wear shirts like this one here, let me go ahead and bring this back. When you start seeing people wearing shirts like this one, we're going inside of that crypto bull market season. So yeah, we're gonna see some nice gains. Epic Gaming says it won't be Kraken or Bitfinex. babydoge is pushing this with so many tweets. It will be Binance, Coinbase, or KuCoin. Yeah, I think one of those three is definitely a good assessment. SS Sunder says, hi Marsellis, hope you're doing well. With the trading volume of 500 million to 1 billion, the burns will be insane. I think people do not realize this fully yet. Yeah, that's definitely true. And that's only if the exchanges play ball as well. ADB300 says, nice. Yes, 100%. But yeah, there's lots going on. If anyone has any questions, definitely let me know. But yeah, definitely let me know any questions we got out here. And Oh wait, I took myself off the stream. All right. Yeah, that's the crypto merch right there. If y'all want to check that out. So yeah, definitely check the crypto merch out there. Okay. All right, let's get back to the technicals here. All right. Here it is. So Joseph says, hello, Marsellis. Thanks and great job. Shout out to you. Aaron M says, I'm so excited for the listing. Waiting till tomorrow when the actual listing gets revealed. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a while. It's going to feel like it's a while, but this 5 days, as they said, it feels like the longest 5 days ever. But hey, during the whole 5 days period, we've been pumping, so it's good. And I think it's good. Now, when the actual news comes out tomorrow, I want to see if we're still popping. That'll be nice. So it's interesting how Crypto.com is all the way down here at rank 14. So they're not considering Crypto.com a top 10 exchange. So that's also interesting. Let me go over here and open up CoinMarketCap. Let me do that. I want to see what they consider the top exchanges. Okay, so they're saying Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, KuCoin, Bitfinex. Okay. Are we on Bitfinex? That's a real question. I believe so. Yeah, so I guess it could be Bitfinex. I mean, if it is, that's gonna suck. I would much rather have KuCoin or Kraken. But yeah, let me know if we're already on Bitfinex. If y'all know that, like, I'm not sure yet right now. So yeah, let me know that in the comments. 8300 says no sound. Do I have sound now? Okay. Oh yeah, he says okay now. Jimmy Durham says top 5. Yes, yes. 8300 says nice haircut, by the way, brother. Thank you. So let me put this screen back on. As you can see, I have this haircut. So yeah, no more dreads right now for me, but I might grow them back later on in the future. But yeah, definitely later on in the future though. Verifier says, hey man, what's your thoughts about MEXC Global? Is it safe to hold on MEXC? So yeah, I like MEXC Global. I use it for futures trading. I used it a few times for futures. I haven't done it in a little bit. But yeah, I like MEXC Global. It may sound a little biased because I do have like a sponsored paid program to them where I have an affiliate link where I have not made anything off of. But that's another topic. Well, no, I've made it. I made a little bit of money off the affiliate link. Yeah. But yeah, I would say it is a nice platform. I haven't had any problems with them, and I actually use MEXC Global as like a transferring type of exchange where I use it to transfer between other things because I don't have my bank hooked up to it. I never tried that. I don't know if U.S. customers can do that, but I haven't tried it because I just prefer my bank being linked to one thing. But yeah, I like MEXC Global. Sister Siren Speaks says, I've never heard of Bitfinex. Yeah, it's one of those exchanges that's like Huobi that not a lot of people really use it. But hopefully it's something more than Bitfinex. 8300 says, we really need Binance or Coinbase so bad. Yeah, Binance, Coinbase, or KuCoin. KuCoin, definitely. Brandon Beatty says, what do you think about Bitmart? I never used Bitmart, and honestly, I don't know much about it. It's another one of those things like Bitfinex, where I heard about it, but I don't know anything about it. Joseph Lachey says, you look better without the dreads, brother. I bet your head feels better too. Yeah, it's so like it feels so good being able to feel my scalp, being able to wash my hair without having to worry about drying it. Because I'll tell you right now, if you wash your hair with dreads, it's gonna be wet for like the whole day unless you get a hair dryer. And you don't want it wet the whole day because then you start having a weird smell. So you gotta have a hair dryer, you gotta sit there, dry it, leave a towel on your head for a while. You can't you can't really go in the ocean and swim because salt and sand will get in your hair, and then now you gotta get dread detox. The only way to 100% clean it is to get it detoxed. And I always use shampoo and stuff in it, but yeah, it's a lot of work to have dreads. 8300 says, first time I hear or see Bitfinex. So yeah, it's just like Bitmart and stuff like that. Nobody really talks about those exchanges, but if it is that exchange, then it is like a stepping stone to the next level. So I will say that. Now getting back to Baby Doge, we got a lot more stuff to go over with Baby Doge here. So I'm just gonna check this. Okay, so I guess we can talk about that then. All right, let's zoom in on these technicals here. Okay, not much has changed since then. And same with the pricing. We'll probably have more holders right now. Yep, went from 176 to 189. So yeah, we got more holders on the line here. I'm just trying to find something that's like teasing Baby Doge, because we got Bybit listing right here, and let's go over here. I want to see where Bybit is in all this. What ranking does Bybit have? Okay, cool. So Bybit is a number 4 ranked crypto platform, and we just got Bybit. I think it's happening now. So for anyone that says Baby Doge won't get listed on any major exchange, blah 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 blah, like they don't know what they're talking about. Like look at this, literally, Bybit is a number 4 ranked exchange. Now that's when you're looking at it from CoinGecko's perspective. I don't know why CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap have it differently, but let me go over here to the spot. Yeah, so it's showing Bybit is ranked number 6 on this. All right, we're gonna go over here and look up Baby Doge. We're gonna look at the exchanges. So we're on OKX, CoinX, Gate.io, BitGet. So we're on BitGet. Yeah, BitGet is up here. We're looking for Bitfinex. Mexi, Polynex, Bybit, Mexi. Sometimes you can't put the USDT in there. You just gotta put Baby Doge. See if it pops up like this. CoinX. Let's swap Polynex. Maybe if I put a space in it. Polynex. That one says, yeah, I don't think we're on Bitfinex. I do not think we're on Bitfinex. So if we're not on Bitfinex, it could be Bitfinex. Wait, no, that's Doge. Doge is on Bitfinex. Yeah, so it's not showing. I'll show you what I'll do though. We can go click the all sources and click Bitfinex and Baby Doge. Not found. Yeah, I don't think Baby Doge is on Bitfinex. So it could be a Bitfinex listing, which will be a step in the right direction, but it won't necessarily be, what's going to take us to that next level. Like if you look over here, it says 24-hour volume for Bitfinex is around $161,000. Monthly visits around 315 million. Whereas KuCoin 9.53 million, Coinbase 38 million, Binance 75 million, Bybit, which we just got listed to 20.7 million. So yeah, a lot of people now have access to Baby Doge. So that is really, really nice to see. And that could also explain, part of our pump as well. So yeah, that's interesting stuff there. Interesting stuff. Okay, so Brandon Beatty says, "What do you think?" Oh yeah, I already answered that. I've seen that. And okay, this is where we are. Are you on vacation again? Yes. I wouldn't necessarily call it vacation. It's a work trip because I'm doing my other channel, but yeah, I don't know if you probably can't see it, but we are out inside of Thailand. Yeah, there you can see it a little bit from here. So yeah, it's pretty nice. I don't know if you've seen anything else. No, you didn't see anything else. All right, good. But yeah, it's pretty nice. I'll say it's pretty nice. We just had Songkran rolling loud, a bunch of stuff going on here inside of Thailand. A really nice place. I like it a lot. Enemy 300 says LOL. Also, let me go ahead and put this and paste it in here just in case y'all want to see my travels. The last video I did was crazy, so definitely check that out after this live stream though. So Scotty Suitcases says baby dose to the moon 100%. Enemy 300 says I think we are ready to eat 1-0 very soon no matter what. I won't sell. Facts. Anna Ayala says I think even if it's Bitfinex, it will still be good after that. Would want listing back to back Kraken to follow, then Qcoin, then Binance, and finally Coinbase. Yeah, that's actually facts too. Even if it's Bitfinex, that is just going to be the next step to us, continuing to rise and gain traction. So we still need that. Mong Batty says Binance. That's a possibility. SS Sunders says the first time Baby Doge made the announcement in a tweet, they wrote, "Our biggest news ever." That could only be Coinbase or Binance. Well, it's their biggest news ever, not the biggest news that there will ever be. It's the biggest news that we ever had so far. So if it is Bitfinex, it could be it is the biggest exchange we ever got listed to. So yeah, that's a possibility. But Bybit is pretty big, and we got listed to them too. So there's that. So ADB300 says, I believe Binance because say biggest. So I believe Binance because say biggest. So Binance is the biggest exchange. Well, like I said, they said it's the biggest, but they could easily mean that it's more so like the biggest that we've had so far. So that's always a possibility there. But yeah, that's always a possibility. ADB 300 says Dion Rogers says, show us your hair. Oh yeah. Yeah, so this is the new hair right here. Well, not the new hair, but but yeah, it feels a lot better to have no hair because you can feel the air on your head. I can actually lay down without worrying. I didn't even want to like lay down in beds like in Airbnbs and stuff because if they had like lice or bed bugs, then it's all in your hair and it's really hard to get out. And yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Make them take them with a $5 super chat. Big shout out to you. Make them take them. First super chat of the night. Big shout out to Make them take them. Says, what's up, Marsellis? Cut the dreads. Yep. No more dreads. So yeah, it was nice having them. But yeah, it's nice not having locks anymore. But I do like having them though. But it is a lot to maintain. Cultura Musical says, hi from Brazil. Shout out to the Brazilians out there. I want to take another trip to Brazil this year. So I know they're changing it up for the Americans now because America never reciprocated on Brazil's kindness of giving us entry with no visa. And now we suffer from that. But yeah, now they're going to no longer allow Americans to come without a visa. Now we got to get a visa. So I want to come before that comes in effect. I think it's in effect October. Let me look that up, actually. So that is going to be, September 30th. Wait, no, I don't think it's September 30th. But yeah, it's something like that. But yeah, interesting stuff there. But yeah, they're going to start requiring us to have a visa to go there. But yeah, shout out to you from Brazil. Shout out to all the Brazilians out there. And like I said, if y'all haven't seen my travel channel yet, definitely go over to Marsellis Travels. You'll also see all my Brazil travels there as well as my Thailand ones now. But yeah, big shout out to Make Them Take Them again. Renan says, what time is the news? They said it's supposed to be tomorrow. Someone said tomorrow, which for me is going to be tonight. Which is weird. And then because right now it's 9:16 a.m. for me. For y'all, it's nighttime. Well, for some of y'all, it's nighttime. And then for others that are also inside of Asia like me, it's also morning. So yeah, it took a little while to get used to this. But yeah, the news should be though tomorrow, something like that. I don't know. It should be soon though. Aaron M. Wait, dumb question. But when is the exchange listing going to be real? So yeah, that's what Renan just asked, and it's kind of confusing because everyone's in a different time zone. So Baby Doge, they're also in a different time zone. So I don't really know because the time zones are so different. Sister Siren says locks, not dreads. Yep, that is the correct terminology for Sister Siren. Also says any news out of India about Baby Doge Army? No, I haven't heard anything new about India with Baby Doge Army. Um, I know that we were trending over there for a while, but yeah, I haven't heard much new stuff about that. But yeah, we'll see in the future. Enemy 300 says you should go to Bali, bro. Yeah, I want to go to Indonesia as well. I hear a lot of people like that. There's a lot of expats out there as well. There's also a lot of expats here inside of Thailand. But yeah, I'll check out Bali. If I do go to Bali though, I'll probably only be there for like a week, and then I would want to go to like a more secluded island or more secluded part of the island where Bali's on, because I prefer being amongst the locals than amongst like a bunch of tourists. And yeah, sometimes it can get crazy being around a bunch of tourists. Like I've seen some crazy stuff out here in Thailand that the tourists do, and I just shake my head at it. But anyways, like I was walking down Walking Street, and you just see this tourist. He just whips it out and just starts taking a leak, like literally right on the side of the street by like the Thai dude's business. It's just disrespectful. But yeah, Mohammed FWA says it's 5 a.m. here. All right, it's 5 a.m. here. Where are you at, that Mohammed? So yeah, it's 9:19 a.m. where I am. So yeah, where are you at? All right, let's bring this back, and we're gonna go back over some technicals, but we're gonna look at Bitcoin for a second because Baby Doge right here, literally we were pumping, but now we're kind of flattening out until the news probably. But you can see Bitcoin has been going down this whole time. We did a little bit of a prediction speaking about where Bitcoin is going to more than likely go to next if it doesn't have an increase in price, which is 28K. That's where we had major resistance. So that then becomes our support here with Bitcoin. So I'm pretty much expecting for it to go down a little bit more maybe. Now we've broken 30K down to 29.9K, which is a pretty important area here for Bitcoin. So I would reckon that it'll probably go down a little bit more. Now on the oscillator, you can see that this wave is looking like it's trying to flatten out, but we thought it was going to flatten out here, but then we just got more selling in. So yeah, there's that. But we'll see. We'll see exactly what Bitcoin does. Baby Doge is really all that matters though, because Baby Doge is not following Bitcoin, not one bit right now. We just have too much bullish news going on for it to follow Bitcoin. Way too much. So yeah, Epic Gaming says, will you go to Bangkok too? Yeah, I'm going to be going to Bangkok next month, which will be inside 13 days. 13 days. I'll be going to Bangkok. Mabit FWA says Iran. Okay, shout out to you. AME300 says, LOL. Sister Siren Speech says it's 7:19 p.m. in California. Okay, so yeah, it's 10 p.m. I think inside of Florida. If I'm not mistaken, 10 p.m. in Florida, something like that. But yeah, so let's get back to, we already kind of talked about the technicals. You don't really need to go over Bitcoin that much. We already talked about this. Let's hit the refresh button on this, see where it goes. All right, so yeah, more holders now at 204 rather than 189. Okay, so let's go back over to the Baby Doge official Twitter. All right, they just made a post. Okay, it's a trending post. It's us trending. So yeah, that's pretty interesting too. Still trending on here. People are still putting the Binance picture up here. So Binance is still going to be the top exchange that people want. It would definitely be nicer to get listed on the Binance. Jimmy Durham says, hopefully Baby Doge chess game has a leaderboard. What is a good name for myself to make for the game? I don't know, honestly. I don't play chess, so I don't know. But I guess a good name could be Durham. Yeah, just make it Durham. That could be a good name. But yeah, that's going to be pretty cool to see the game with a leaderboard. And then you'll know, like, maybe the top people might even be the top whales, but we'll see. Kudo says price prediction Floki CEO 2024. Honestly, I don't know much about that. Like, I've done some research on Floki CEO, but I don't know much about it. I don't know how long it'll last because it's kind of, playing off of Floki's name. But I will say that a lot of people are big on it. So that's why I covered it, because, everyone was asking me to go over it. So I went over it. I don't own any Floki CEO, but it doesn't mean that it's not a good coin. I just don't know anything about it, or not much about it. But yeah, I don't own any of it personally. So yeah, I can't really do a price prediction on it. 8300 says Floki CEO is a scam. I wouldn't say that. I don't know exactly if it is or not. So it's kind of hard to tell. But yeah, it's hard to tell if it's a scam or not. Shout out to everyone out here in the chat. So we're gonna look over here at the liquidity, and that's what we're about to look at now. Just checking this. All right, so we're at $61.50 million inside of liquidity. We're increasing there. Our volume now at 1.82 million in the last 24 hours. Our last 24 hours, Baby Doge burned 17.1 trillion. That's pretty good. And our burn portal, we're still burning lots and lots of Baby Doge at 66 trillion burned. Last 24 hours, lots of burns still. So I think the big thing to look at here, though, is the farms. So this is going to be pretty interesting to see. Now, look at this. Our APR is at 60%. Remember, our APR dropped all the way down to like 35%. But now that we've been pumping, it's been increasing. And I've been getting a lot more rewards at 190 here now. So let's go ahead and what should I do? No, I'm not going to withdraw my rewards. This is barely any rewards to withdraw, so it wouldn't make any points. But let's just say we do very good in Baby Doge, right? So let's go back over here and see what you would need to do to get 100K out of Baby Doge. And let's just say at 6Z1, because that's honestly our target. So that's at Cardano's price, which is a 27x. So we want 100K pretty much. So with, let's say, $1,000, we can get 27K. $10,000, we can get 277K. Well, let's say we have $5,000. Now we get 138. Let's say right now we have 4,500. Okay, let's drop that down to 3,500. Now let's bring that back up to 3,600. Let's also include taxes. So yeah, if we're going to include taxes in it, you need, because it's 37%, I think, for the highest tax bracket or something like that, something around 37%. But yeah, you would need $5,000 to have 138K, and then after taxes, you'll have 130K, especially if you have business write-offs. Then you could probably get almost all of that. But anyways, 5,000K to 138K. The reason why I'm showing you this is because if we have 138K, right, and we come over here and we put it inside a Baby Doge swap, so you make 138K and boom. Well, now you don't want to put it all in there. You probably want to keep some of it for you and for your taxes. So let's say you put 100K of that in there. That's 60K a year. 60K a year off of the gains that you make on Baby Doge, which is 4,900 a month. I don't know about y'all, but I know about me. Like 4,900 a month, it's kind of all you need in certain areas. In California, you're gonna have to make six figures, like regardless if you're in California. If you're in New York, you gotta make six figures. Like there's no way you can live in either of those spots without six figures comfortably. But if you're in other places, like there's certain areas of Florida where you can live off of 4,900 a month. Actually, most areas in Florida you can live off that. Even in Miami, you can live off of 4,900 a month. Let's be honest. You can get a studio for 2,500. But yeah, you can live in most places in the world off of this. So hypothetically speaking, if you put in $5,000 in the Baby Doge, and then it goes all the way up to where we want it to go 61, and then you take the gains and then you put it all into a farm and then keep 38K for your taxes or whatnot, then you could literally have income for the rest of your life. And that's the importance of this, because not only is Baby Doge set up that way, but all of DeFi is set up that way. So you don't even have to only jump in on Baby Doge. Like you can jump in on these other DeFi projects if you think that they're more solid and sustainable than Baby Doge. The only problem is you're not going to get as much of an APR with a lot of these. The only other one that I'm really focused on right now, I want to do a lot of Crow. Crow has very, very cheap fees. Every time I go to get my rewards is like 7 cents. Whereas if you're on Baby Doge Swap and you're doing Binance, your rewards are, it's like $2 for rewards. So it's like, or not your rewards, but it's like $2 for your gas fees, which is not much at all. But it's only like 7 cents for this. And the reason why I like VVS Finance is because, well, I'm not even connected to it right now, but it's on the Crow. It's on the Crow chain, and Crow is so far it's highly respected in the U.S. I think Crow, they 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 abide to all of the rules pretty much and regulations. They're always being promoted on the Super Bowl, soccer games. They're being promoted everywhere. So I think crypto.com it's fairly good. It's probably one of the better exchanges in my personal opinion. But even if you have 100,000 inside of this VVS Finance pair, you're only getting 24,000 a year. But you're in something that I guess more people are in. There's more of a liquidity stake there as well. There's $89 million, whereas Baby Doge inside this one pair, there's 4.5 million. So there's a lot less in there, and you would have a big pool on it. But yeah, I still think that Baby Doge Swap is probably going to be your best bet, in my personal opinion. But yeah, I could be biased, but I still like Baby Doge Swap. I want to put way more inside of here. I like the reward system. It's very easy. It's not hard to get your rewards out at all. I can literally take my rewards out within 5 seconds, and it's going to be inside of my wallet. And if I wanted to take it out to pay bills, I could do that just like that. Send the rewards off to swap it for BNB, send it off to crypto.com, and have my bank cleared within 5 days. And then boom. So yeah, it's like you could literally live off of these DeFi projects. And Baby Doge is no longer just a meme coin. It's no longer that. So Epic Gaming says I shared a picture on Twitter about Baby Doge and tagged you. Please take a look at it. I get a lot of notifications, so I'm 100% sure I missed it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it actually, because the way they do it, the notifications on Twitter, they group everything all in one picture, or well, all in one little thing. So they're grouping all the people who like and send stuff all in one thing. Maybe it'll be in mentions because you did mention it, so I don't have to look at it all. Shout out to CC Tation for putting for doing at Marsellis on that. Looks like a scam thing here. What else? Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to find it. I don't know how long ago you did send that, but yeah, I'm not seeing it. But yeah, I think this is you, maybe Epic. It's just a picture of Baby Doge, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you mean. I'm not going to be able to find it. I have too many different notifications on here. Where are we? Paul Coles says, "What do you think about OG Inu? I'm seeing people talking about it everywhere. I've never heard of it, honestly. Yeah, I've never heard of it, but I have no doubt in the world that it's real because there's so many different coins, Inu coins, like so many different Inu. There's probably brown paper bag Inu. there's so many Inus out there. So yeah, there could be. I mean, I guess it's real. I don't know if it's a scam or not because I don't know anything about it. But yeah, there's a lot of different Inu coins out there. AB300 says Darham. Sister Siren Speaks says, "Can you check out Baby BNB Tiger soon?" Net many analysts are talking about it. I'll look into it, but I don't know anything about it. But I will look into it. Sister Siren says, by the way, I'm loving using Baby Doge Swap. Yeah, Baby Doge Swap is pretty cool. I like the farming options on there. It's probably one of the better ones. I like it over Pancake Swap, honestly. It's so convenient and fees are lower than Pancake Swap. That's facts. Cost of living in Cali is ridiculous. I'm thinking about moving to Texas. Yeah, I would 100% say do it. Like you're gonna have no state taxes. gun laws are way more loose, so you can protect yourself way more. They're not going to protect the criminals over the actual civilians over there. Yeah, I would say Texas is the move, or Florida. But the only problem with Florida is it's crazy in some areas here in Florida. Well, not here because I'm not there right now. But yeah, it's crazy in Florida in some places. MJS Fusion says Delhi, aka says, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, bro? 805 South Burrito. Shout out to 805 South Burrito out there inside of Cali. Go ahead and check out his restaurant out there. Auto Tech Andy says, I still have all my baby doge on Trust Wallet. Yeah, that's good. I mean, you don't need to have it on Ledger. I really want to do the Ledger video, but my Ledger is inside the US, so I can't even do it. But I want to do the Ledger video to show how to get it on the Ledger, but it's left in the US. But yeah, you don't need to get it on Ledger though. Joe says, what's up, Army? Shout out to you, Joe. How's Thailand? Chiang Mai is a cool spot to visit. So yeah, Thailand is pretty cool. Chiang Mai is it's pretty cool too because it's like all the way out in the wilderness, out in northern Thailand, and there's literally no well, there are tourists, but there's not as many tourists as you would come and see in Pattaya or Bangkok. It's not like how Pattaya is. Pattaya is it's the Sin City of Thailand. Let's just say that. But yeah, I definitely want to visit Chiang Mai. I don't know if I'm gonna do it this trip because I'll be in Bangkok next month, but I'll probably do it my next trip. Epic Gaming with a smiley face. Shout out to you, Epic. N5D says Broward / Duval counties are horrible in Florida. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Yeah, everybody knows if you go to Broward or Duval County, you better be carrying a firearm, right? Let's just say that because you don't even have to be in problems with anybody. Just stray bullets will just be flying at a gas station. And there's been instances in Duval County where stray bullets would hit, like kids and stuff like that. Yeah, you don't want to be out there. Best places in Florida, in my personal opinion, would be certain spots of Miami because the police presence is heavier there because a lot of rich people are moving there, so they're making sure it's safer in certain parts of Miami, if I say that. And then certain parts of Tampa, certain parts of Central Florida. There's always certain parts in these cities that are good, but typically in Broward or Duval, you're not going to find those certain parts because, the criminals go to those certain parts so they can rob some people. MJS says, have you checked out Doge CEO? Went up 160%. No, I haven't heard of it, but I'll look into Doge CEO. AB300 says, crazy, too many scam tokens out there. Be careful. Definitely be careful. Yeah. N5D Gulf Coast. Yeah. Like Sarasota, you got those areas on that side. Those are the areas where you want to go if you just want to relax. You don't want none of the craziness. And they're probably the better areas to live, especially if you got a family. Yusuf says, Marsellis. Hey, shout out to you, Yusuf. We got the OG over here, Cliff's Wild West Coast Adventure. We got Cliff Power over here. So shout out to you, Cliff. He says, hey guys, the live is on. So yeah, we got the live stream on, and we've been talking about a lot here. We've been talking about the different exchanges that they've been teasing. So let's actually go back over that because that was pretty interesting. So the first one we believe it is Binance, and this is what you mentioned, Cliff. You said this one because, their initial posts, which is also pinned to the top. If you look right here, oh wow, I just clicked on the wrong back button. But yeah, if you look right here, we are literally pinned to the top of Baby Doge with this. And I think the importance of this is because these are Binance colors. Like obviously, everything about it is Binance, like orange and black. It almost looks like a BNB on the scarf, but it's actually an upside down Baby Doge symbol. But it looks just like a BNB symbol. So I would say that definitely is a telltale signal for that. And then, we got the Coinbase, or this one's the Crypto.com tease, Crypto.com colors. So it could be Crypto.com as well. They said 24 hours until the big week starts. So I don't know. This is going to be interesting. Let's go back up here. So they said 5 days. They said that on the 14th. So on the 19th, I guess we should get, but then they're saying in 24 hours, right? Well, they said that's going to be the start of the week. They didn't necessarily say that's when they're going to reveal it. They said it's going to be the start of the week. So they're not probably going to reveal it in 24 hours, maybe. It's just going to be the start of the week that they do reveal it. That's what I'm getting from this. But yeah, it's, I don't know. We're going to have to see. This one looks like it's a Coinbase playoff here. So yeah, this is interesting. Cliff Wild West says I'll watch it all later as well. Yeah, shout out to you, Cliff. And yeah, that's pretty much what we talked about when we did some price predictions as well. Jimmy Durham says, "What would the volume have to be to kill a zero?" Well, look at that. So the volume to kill a zero. Let's actually go ahead and pull this up. Okay, so 7Z1. Oh, well, you did say volume. I don't know about volume. Yeah, I probably couldn't tell you the volume to kill a zero, honestly. But Bitcoin Cash. Let's look at it. Okay. So to kill a zero, we would be at 2.2 billion market cap, which would have Lido DAO's same market cap. It'd only be a 294% gain from where we are now. So if you had 1.4 trillion, it would be 19K. Let's say you had only 359, like 100 billion, you would have 1400. So yeah, I guess it's a pretty decent gain. It's nothing too big. But if we did knock out a zero, yeah, it would be 2.2 billion market cap. The volume would probably be more so like near 100 million almost. So yeah, that would be interesting. Richard's Construction said, Richard Constructions said, are we a little late for baby doge to invest 1K and become a millionaire in 2 years? No, I wouldn't 100% say so because let me pull this back up. So let's see, at $1,000, right? Well, all right, you said a millionaire, so I would say depends how long you want to hold it. You said in 2 years a millionaire, so it depends what you're trying to get to, I guess. In 2 years, if you believe it can be a 54 billion market cap, then that would be $97,000. The only way you would be a millionaire, let's say it gets to 250 billion, which is Ethereum's market cap. Well, it would be worth 5Z16 at Ethereum's market cap, and obviously in 2 years, Ethereum is going to be in the trillions in 2 years. But yeah, your 1,000 would only be 446K, which isn't only 446K. Like, that's a lot of money. So even though it's not $1 million, you also got to take into consideration of the burns over 2 years. We're not going to be at 156 circulating or 156 quadrillion circulating supply. Like, we could go way more down inside circulating supply, right? Let's say we get below 100 quadrillion down to like 82 quadrillion circulating supply within 2 years. Now you don't have to be as high of a market cap. Now your $1,000 can be worth 845,000. And if you look at it from the perspective of like, if we get down to a 50 quadrillion circulating supply, which will take a while, you'll have 1.4 million off that 1,000 if you purchase it right now. And it got to a 250 billion market cap. And mind you, $250 billion market cap is absolutely insane. That's where Ethereum is. But obviously in 2 years, Ethereum is going to be in the trillions. So baby doge could possibly do maybe 90 billion, 100 billion. But that is kind of insane looking at 250 billion. So that's why I like to kind of scale it back a little bit. It's going to take us some time to get up there. But yeah, I like to bring it back a little bit more. But yeah, if you look at it from where we are now in 156 quadrillion, let's reset that. Yeah, you can have 22K at Dogecoin's market cap. But yeah, it's going to take a lot to get to a million. 80me300 says, Cliff Power, what's up, homie? What's up to everybody? And Cliff and 80me, Cliff says, if it turns out to be Binance, we're going on a crypto cruise 6Z all the way. Hey, if it hits 6Z1, that would be very, very nice. 80me300 says 6Z with a hopeful face. Anna Ayala says at 7Z1, what will my now 7 or now 11K be? Thank you for the response. So you're 11K at 7Z1. Let's see. Which one was I at 7Z1 again? I think I was at sheep. No, I was below sheep. No, so sheep would be 7Z4. Yeah, sheep is 7Z4. I actually forgot which one was at 7Z1. Okay, this was at 7Z. All right, this says 7Z1, which is at V change market cap, which is 1.9 billion. Okay, 233%. So you're 11. Let me back that up. Yeah, your 11K would be 36.6K at 11Z1. And to do the exact math, 11,000 times 0.1234567, or I mean divided, 11,000. Well, that would give you the coins divided by 0.1234567. That would give you 1.1 trillion. Well, that would be 11,000 coins at that point. Okay, so yeah, that would be a good amount. 36,000 is still a lot. Clip says, be right back. Alrighty. Amy says, 6Z, oh my lord, I will never work. Facts. Anna says, to move baby doge gains to swap. To move baby doge gains to swap, what are the steps? Convert to BNB. When it gets to 61, you think the price will sustain. So that all depends on, honestly, it depends on the holders and who buys it on the exchange. So yeah, that's kind of hard to tell. But typically what happens, it never sustains for anything when it gets listed to a major exchange. It pumps and then it dumps hard after the pump, but then it comes back. So our foundation, like our base, our foundation is probably going to be where our next all-time high is. But we're going to pull down from there and then it's going to work its way back up. So it's going to take some time. But yeah, I'm not too sure what you mean by this one. To move baby doge gains to swap, what are the steps? Oh, you're trying to move it to yeah. So you don't really have to do that. There's something called zapping it in, and I could probably just show that right now actually on baby doge swap. So if we go over here to earn, you don't have to really do anything. You just go over here to deposit. You don't have to swap it to baby doge or to BNB or nothing. You can just click get BNB to baby doge pair, and instead of actually buying BNB and baby doge separately for the pair, all you would have to do is add liquidity. So where is this at? So they call it zapping. I think that's what they call it. So if I'm not mistaken, you can just do it directly on here. Well, this is the option to buy with a card. You don't want to do that. My computer is moving so slow right now. But yeah, you would pretty much just choose this valid pair. I guess you can just click add liquidity. No WNBB input. So it was one of these options that you would actually do. Switch to normal. Okay, yeah, there it is, zap. So yeah, you don't want to do normal, you want to do zap. So you can just zap your baby doge into there directly. So yeah, you could either do normal or zap. You want to switch to the zap. So yeah, that's pretty much how you do that. Let me back this out again. Okay, so Sister Siren says, hey everyone, don't forget to share this live. I almost forgot, but I did share it to Twitter. Hey, shout out to you, Sister Siren and Sister Siren. But yeah, shout out to everyone out there that supports the channel, whether you hit the like button, comment, or retweet on Twitter and share the live. Any way you support, Super chat, Cash App, any of that. Let me check the Cash Apps just to be sure I give the shout out to where it's due. But yeah, shout out to everyone that is supporting the channel. It's much, much appreciated. Okay. No Cash Apps on here. Okay. So yeah, shout out to everyone out there supporting. Much, much appreciated. Crypto and Stuff says, yo, did you throw away all that good hair? Yep. They even asked me if I wanted to keep it here at the Thai shop inside of Thailand. And they did a pretty good job. I went to the same place that Zoom to Thailand goes, if anyone's seen that channel. But yeah, he recommended a place for people to go to get your hair cut. And they do a very, very good job. Very, very good job. And let me say, it was, oh my God, they did everything. So they cut my hair. They did like a facial. They did a face mask and everything. They trimmed up all of this. They edged it up really good as well. They gave me a manicure, a pedicure. They washed my feet. They shampooed my hair, and then did like a facial massage. And yeah, so they did all that for 800 baht, which is like $25. But then I gave them 1,000 baht, which is more so like 29 as like a tip. But yeah, they did a lot. So yeah, it's very, very affordable here. Concord says, can't buy Baby Doge in Trust Wallet, or is it just me? No, it actually hasn't been showing up either for anybody. Let me look it up actually. Yeah, it hasn't even been showing up for me either. So yeah, someone else actually raised this to me through the DMs on Instagram. If y'all have any questions, you can DM me. I get a lot of DMs, so I don't answer all of them. But if I do answer your DM, then that's also very good. Yeah, so it doesn't even show it on mine. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they took it away, but we'll see. Alonzo says, hi, what happens if I have Baby Doges on Coinbase wallet on the Ethereum network? Is it okay, or should I try to move them? I mean, if it's on the Coinbase the DeFi wallet, I mean, there's probably no problem with leaving it there, honestly. But the problem with Ethereum is you're going to be paying huge gas fees. And once that money becomes even larger, you're going to be paying even larger gas fees. So you're paying large gas fees now, but once that money grows, you're going to be paying even larger gas fees in the future. And the problem with that is like you're also paying 10% Baby Doge fees to sell. And then when you buy back on the Binance Smart Chain, you're also paying 10%. So either way, you're going to lose money. So you got to decide, do you want to leave it on Ethereum or you want to put it on Binance? Because either way, you're about to lose some money. Me personally, I'd rather have it on Binance. But since you already have it on Ethereum, you selling it is just going to make you lose more money. So it was something you can consider if it's not an extremely large amount, is leave that on Ethereum, but then start building up a Binance bag on Baby Doge as well. That's something you consider. Not financial advice, though. 8300 says, any news about the game yet? No, they haven't released anything about it, but something that tells me they're about to. Let me bring this back up. Oh, wow, I closed it out completely. All right, let me bring this back up. So something that they did mention over here about the game, scroll down here to that post they said. So they said 24 hours until the big week starts. So if it's a big week, they're probably going to be releasing multiple things at once. They're going to be doing a whole marketing campaign where they're getting listed on this exchange, that exchange, where they're doing this, that, doing updates to Baby Doge Swap, doing updates to the game. So I think that they're going to do a bunch of stuff all at once. So that's definitely what it sounds like. It sounds like they're going to be doing it all at once. So yeah, if they do it all at once like that, then we are going to have a nice time on Baby Doge. But yeah, hopefully they put the game out soon. Crypto and Stuff says Uniswap, buy it here. Yeah, Uniswap. I use crypto. I mean, you can get it on Uniswap if you want to do Ethereum. I don't do Ethereum though. So that's me personally. Cliffs Wild West Coast Adventure says once it's zapped, you still need to deposit it. Yeah. So you have to zap it, and then, like you said, once it's zapped, you'll still need to deposit. AMB300 says, oh yeah, the Baby Doge on Trust Wallet buy button. It disappeared for me as well. Also, you need to make sure you hold BNB to pay the fee for that too. Yeah. So shout out to Cliff for mentioning that for the person who asked earlier. So yeah, you gotta I believe it was Sister Siren that asked it, but yeah, you got to do the zap like that. Let me go ahead and click the deposit again. Actually, I don't even have to click deposit. I can just click get BNB to Baby Doge just to make it quicker. But yeah, I don't really have anything to put in. Oh, well, I do have some. I don't think I have the BNB to pay for it though. I don't have the BNB to pay for it for this wallet. Like I said, most of my uh, stuff is on my ledger at home. So yeah, it sucks. It's always a good idea to keep like a lot of BNB, or at least keep like $20 in BNB, like because you're just gonna need it for literally everything. Yeah, so it's not letting me do it right now for some reason. Let's get Baby Doge. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, that's not working. Okay, so I guess I could zap BNB directly in there, or if you don't want to zap the BNB into it, let's type in Baby Doge. I only have uh, where is Baby Doge? Why can I not find? Hmm. Oh, there it is. I don't want to click on the wrong Baby Doge, so let me back out. I don't know why. Like this is Baby Doge swap. It shouldn't need the contract address for Baby Doge. It's whatever though. It shouldn't need it though. But if they insist, yeah, it's active. Why is it not working? Yeah, as you can see, it's being annoying for me. But yeah, I guess you can just do it like that. You gotta own BNB. I thought you could zap Baby Doge directly into it, and that's pretty much what I'm trying to do here. Because I have none of the pair, so I have to switch to zapping. Should let you go over here and zap directly Baby Doge directly into it. I already typed in the contract address. I typed Baby Doge in, no spaces. Paste the contract address. Baby Doge is active. Top 100. Blah blah blah. Via top 100. Click it again. Okay. Now let's try to put it in again. Top 100. Yeah, I don't know. It's being stupid right now. So yeah, I guess if you're gonna zap it in there and you want to put your Baby Doge inside of there, just to avoid the headache, just get BNB. You don't even have to get Doge. You just go straight into BNB. Just to show the process here, because I do think this is a good point to raise. I'll go ahead and I'll swap my Baby Doge to BNB. I have some Baby Doge, so I'll just swap like $13 into BNB. Uh, so yeah, let's just go ahead and do that now. We're gonna do this live. First, I want to respond to some comments before we do this. Bro, a lot of YouTubers talking about Baby Doge now, but you are still OG. Facts. And I see a lot of these YouTubers are getting more attention than what my videos are getting. They're actually getting reposted by the Baby Doge Twitter. But yeah, it is what it is. It always happens like that. Crypto and stuff says you in Thailand. Yep, inside of Pattaya. Jimmy Durham says, why didn't you donate the hair? I don't. I'm inside of Thailand. I don't know where I would donate hair over here, or who in Thailand would use the hair. Honestly, but hey, I'm pretty sure they could do something with it. I don't know if they will though, but ADB300 says they removed the buy button. They don't want you to buy and become rich. Could be that. Ron Ortiz says, I can't buy it on Trust either. I just send BNB to Trust and buy it on PancakeSwap. Yep, that's the easiest way. N5D said, in order for babydoge to hit 4Z1, its market cap would need to be in the trillions. Is that correct? So yeah, eventual burns will lower that. But yeah, for right now, it's correct. But yeah, for the burns in the future, if we can get below 100 quadrillion, if we can get like 50 quadrillion, that's definitely a possibility. Sister Siren says it's still in Trust Wallet. Oh yeah, they just took out the purchase button out of Trust Wallet. Rated Mendoza says can always buy on babydoge coin swap. Yep. I buy BNB and move it to Trust Wallet and then swap for babydoge. Alonzo says that's what Cliff said. Alonzo says I'm gonna do that. Thanks. Yeah. Jimmy Durham says hopefully the babydoge debit card allows us to spend without crazy fees. I hope it's just like a checking account. Yeah, I hope they do that soon because I was really expecting it. ADB300 says buy. Paul Coles, did you ever find out what happened to the buyback burn? Yeah, they burned the buyback burn. They burned that. So you can actually check that on the hash for the Binance Smart Chain. ADB300 says I don't mess with ETH, too much fees. Facts. Cliff says, do you want to bet a trillion babydoge they do a surprise burn? LOL, just kidding. Hey, they might do a surprise burn. They might do it. Cliff also says, if you don't have BNB in the Trust Wallet for fees, you won't be able to take your profits when it's blast off. That's big facts. You want to have BNB all the time. I'm thinking about it right now. I have no BNB in my ledger, but that's where most of my babydoge is. So I'm about to send some BNB to my ledger when I get back to the States. ADB300 says view babydoge chart. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, we'll view that soon after I show this babydoge swap thing. If you don't buy BNB, you can't zap anything. Oh yeah, that's facts. I'm learning that now. If you don't have BNB for fees, you can't do it. I hope it's Binance. We're a long overdue. They really need to burn some babydoge. I have 1 trillion and holding till 1 million. Babydoge, Coin, and Volt are making BNB Moon 8 at the moment. I watched the guy today, and he actually mentioned you. Alvin Alvarez was his name. Oh, okay, on YouTube. Well, shout out to him for mentioning me because I am the OG babydoge YouTuber. You think babydoge will do over YouTube? Nah, they said they won't do that. Up here on the live stream, the internet here is really bad. Let me know if you guys can see me clearly. Paul Cole says, I meant it is not on the website anymore. Buyback burn. Yeah, the buyback burn, I think it's still, I don't know. I'd have to check that. But is everything going good, everybody? Are we still good on the stream or is it still lacking? I think we're still lagging here. Let me know in the comments. How is the stream moving for you all? Is it moving good? Crypto and stuff says all good. Cliff says you froze, but I can see you. Oh yeah, it shows me as at a one Wi-Fi bar. So yeah, okay. Cliff says you're good now. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I can see and hear you good. All right, shout out to you all. All right, we're back at it. So I'm gonna do this before it tries to cut out again. We're gonna go ahead and get some BNB. Let's do this. Okay, so swap. Babydoge for BNB. Let's see if I have enough fees. Let's see if I have enough BNB. So confirm 8 cents to approve the transaction. Transaction approved. And let's swap. All right, initiating transaction on my phone. Approve. All right, I have enough BNB. All right, good. So now I'm at $13 BNB. There. So also, this is a good example for people that don't know how to use babydoge swap. So it's pretty easy here. And then from here, I'm gonna show you all directly how to farm. So let's go over to farms and how to just zap it in there so you don't have to buy the pairs, because it can be confusing trying to match up your BNB to your baby doge doing the pair. So instead, you can just go here and zap it into there. Don't switch it to normal. Make sure you click switch to zap. And then it should say switch to normal up there because you're inside the zap mode. And for zapping, you always just, any transaction, you always want to leave some BNB. So I'll confirm this and I'll just deposit that straight into there. I'll get $7 return on my investment a year for this $9 that I'm putting in. Oh, wow. I'm wondering why it's not popping up. I didn't pull up my phone. Since I connected it initially with my phone, I always have to have my phone out when I'm doing babydoge swap transactions. All right. Wow. $4.61 network fee. Yeah. It just so happens I don't have $4.61. Wow. See, that's why I don't like these fees with BNB. They need to have cheap 7-cent fees like crypto, like Chronos. Wow, now it's a $7.69 network fee. So, anyways, that's all I'm gonna do for this right now. But they're trying to charge me so much for network fees, I can't pay for it. Oh man, I'm gonna tell you all right now. Be careful if you're gonna eat the street food if you come out here to Thailand. My stomach is completely messed up right now. Oh my god, it feels terrible. But yeah, it's not working right now, so I'm gonna have to do that later, different time. Yeah, that sucks. But I'll have to do that later. Parvis says 205 quadrillion. Here we come. That's facts. I see you, bro. Shout out to ADME for letting me know that. Sister Speak says, okay, it's good. Joe says, I can't buy it on Trust Wallet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they took it off Trust Wallet. They took off the purchase option. Sister Siren Speaks says it was a little choppy for a second. Yeah, it was a little bit choppy, but it's back down. And also, Joe, you can buy it directly from babydoge swap. So yeah, if you wanted to, you can just click this card info right here, whatever language you're at, click that. And then you can do credit card, Apple Pay, or Google Pay. And MoonPay, you can do that as well. MoonPay has the cheapest fees. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you right now, my stomach hurts so bad. It wasn't even street food that I had. I had some random, just some stuff that I heated up at the gas station. Oh man, my stomach is terrible right now. I gotta move around. But yeah, okay, so 80me300 says, is there any about the supply and circulating supply? Can you check it, please, where we are at right now? Yeah, 156 quadrillion. Yeah, 156 quadrillion. I think it's more close to 154. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at with that. And also, this website shows it as well, 156 quadrillion. That's pretty much where we're at now. We're almost at 155. And that just depends, what you want to add. If you want to add like marketing wallets, liquidity and stuff like that. It just depends on that type of stuff. Mona says, I have bought 1.4 billion coins 5 days ago. Nice. Already in profit. That's good. Sister Science Speak says, yeah, it would suck if when it pumps, you have no BNB in the system, gets jammed up, facts, and you miss your chance to take profits. That's completely true. Like you always got to have some BNB. Network fees are expensive in Thailand. Wow. I cashed in some baby doge profits and it was only a couple dollars. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is because I'm out here. I didn't know the network fees worked like by location. I don't know. Do network fees work by location? That's weird because I've never seen a $7 BNB fee ever. But this is my first transaction since being out here in Thailand. So I think it could be true. Cliff says also BNB is moving as well as Crow is about to blast off. Yeah, so I think Crow and BNB are probably going to blast off. There's so many things on BNB. I think Baby Doge will also help BNB grow like once we get listed, especially if it's on Binance. AB300 says, hold on, what is Google Pay? You don't know what Google Pay is? Google Pay is like Apple Pay, but for Android. So it's literally the exact same thing, and you can do Google Pay here on, yeah, you can do this on Baby Doge Swap. So yeah. So this includes all fees. So one BNB, $366 includes all fees. You receive 0.13637. The problem with this is then they also charge your card international transaction fees for this type of things. That's why I don't like purchasing things directly with the card because you always get hit with those transaction fees. I just like to go on crypto.com, buy it, send it over. But yeah, that's just the strategy I like to do. Usman says, come in late today. Who's about to list us? So we're not sure. Honestly, we think it's either Coinbase, Binance, KuCoin, or Crypto.com, or Bitfinex. We think it's one of those exchanges. So yeah, it could be. Ryan Pexy says, I have been buying on Bitmart. Is that a good exchange? I've never used it, so I'm not sure. But yeah, I haven't seen anything bad about them yet. Mona says, is it possible to see a 1000x this week with all the pump? Definitely not. 1000x would be, yeah, that would be insane. I would say even in general, like 1000x is like Bitcoin market cap numbers. Let's actually look at what that would be. So Baby Doge, Bitcoin, yeah, 1000x, 1032x. It had to be at $579 billion market cap, which is Bitcoin's market cap. Obviously, Bitcoin will be at trillions and trillions in the future, like probably 10 trillion in the far future. And then Baby Doge could probably step up there if all these other cryptos are also moving on the same path. So yeah, but like 10 years. Yeah, I don't see what is this for? Now this is 5. Okay, this is 5Z3. So yeah, this is 5Z3. 5Z37. So yeah, even 5Z1 is really high. So that's the type of stuff where we, let's say, like 5 years to 10 years down the road, it's possible, but definitely not this week. So yeah, 5 to 10 years down the road, we can definitely see 5Z1, 5Z3, but not this week or this year at that. Enemy 300 says Google Pay is that gift card thing. No, it's actually just like Apple Pay, where it's like an online payment. It's like PayPal. So it's literally the exact same as PayPal. You can have a wallet on Google Pay as well. It's the exact same thing as PayPal and Apple Pay. They're literally the same thing. And also, if you have like an Android, you can pay through Google Pay with no problem anywhere. But yeah, that is pretty much the same thing as Apple Pay. Mona with the hearts. Shout out to Mona. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody out there. So Mona says, what's the best coin to buy in exchange on MetaMask for the cheapest rate? I'm not too sure what you mean. You mean for Baby Doge? Because you could just swap out BNB for Baby Doge. Yeah, I'm not too sure what you mean by that. Because BNB, for some reason, there's high fees for me right now. Yeah, I don't know why, but they're trying to charge like $7 fees. What's the best coin to buy in exchange on MetaMask for the cheapest rate? So I guess BNB to Baby Doge. I guess that would be the cheapest one. I think that that's the only way you can swap to Baby Doge. Well, there's ways to do it where like it kind of like zaps it in a way, and it'll send it straight over there. But yeah, I would say your best bet is just BNB to Baby Doge, just to make it simple. ADME300 says, I will try Google Pay tonight and get some more Baby Doge. Yeah, you could try that, and they also have it on the website for that as well. I don't use Google Pay, but they always try to offer me to use it. But I don't use it. I think it's too easy to use, honestly. And whenever stuff is too easy like that, it's also probably easy to get scammed. So yeah, I would, I don't know. You could try it though. You could try it though. Um, Seems interesting. Matic has low fees. Yeah, that's also very, very low fees. Yeah, Matic has very, very low fees. Jimmy Durhan says, Cliff, it's an app you download that turns your phone into your credit card and uses the phone's interface. You can start at the counter in most stores. Yeah. So yeah, your phone pretty much becomes your credit card. So yeah, that's a good way of explaining it. And that was aiding me that asked that, not Cliff. So right now, let's go back and pull something else out. All right, we're up 6.1% in the last 24. Okay, now we're breaking 8Z36 again. So that's good. Breaking 8Z36 again from 204 holders to 247 here. So we got more holders since we started this live stream. More money has flowed into Baby Doge. Let's hit refresh on the Twitter. Okay, no new posts here. All right. So this is pretty interesting. So Bank of America reveals surprise crypto key driver amid 300 billion Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, XRP, Cardano, Dogecoin, Polygon, and Solana price range. So this is pretty interesting. They're talking about digitalized gold. So I don't know. I think Bank of America knows what they're talking about. So, hey, if they say this is the new wave, it's the new wave. Ronald says, I hope Baby Doge can get to 5Z2 this year. I don't know about that. That'd be like Bitcoin price or right below Bitcoin. Cliff says it's just way too exciting. How will I sleep tonight? Yeah, it's going to be hard to sleep tonight. Just knowing it's right around the corner. Yeah, it's going to be very, very hard. This is also interesting. So this billionaire is talking about how he thinks the whole credit crisis with the banks and everything is all done, and a dramatic economic slowdown, as he says, that will make Bitcoin's investment case stronger. So I think that the banking crisis is, I think it's kind of over. I don't know. Maybe it's not over. Maybe I don't know 100%, but I still feel like it's over a little bit. But U.S. House Committee publishes draft stablecoin bill. So this is I guess we're just looking at the FUD, the fear, uncertainty, doubt articles. So we're not going to go over them because we already know they're all just FUD. But it is good to know what's going on, and hopefully stable coins aren't going to be deemed as like a security. Hopefully not. But yeah, does anyone have any more questions here with Baby Doge? I'll be glad to answer any of those questions. So yeah, let's see some people with some Baby Doge related questions. That would be very, very good. So, all right, we got 43 people in here. Amy says BRB. Honestly, it looks like we could be getting a pump sooner rather than later. I don't know. These lows are becoming higher and higher. Interesting movements right now for Baby Doge. Let's go over to the 4-hour chart. I hope we continue to pump here instead of pulling back. We got 20 million in volume. Ronald says, "Do you think Sheep or Baby Doge will have the biggest pump this year?" So I think Baby Doge could have the biggest pump this year if it does like big numbers. I mean, there's already been a lot of huge pumps, but if we continue to get these major listings, we could have the biggest pump this year. I don't know if it'll be like Sheep's pump that they had before, but the biggest one this year, yeah, I think we can do it. We can definitely do it. Lil Dowls says, "Bro, you cut your hair." Yep, 100% cut it. Now it's now no more hair. I got a bald head, not necessarily bald, but I got the nice clean cut here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I can lay down easier. There's a lot of stuff I can do better. Even like if I was to lay down anywhere, I'd always have to cover my hair. Now I just lay down because I know I can just easily wash my hair later. But when you got dreads, it's harder to wash your hair. It takes a whole day to dry. You gotta have a hair dryer. You can't just let it air dry, or else you're gonna get it. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but yeah, I'm definitely glad that I cut it though. I'm liking the smaller hair, and also whenever you're outside, you can actually feel the wind in your head. So, and also during this event out here in Thailand, Songkran, where they were splashing everybody with water, it wouldn't have. I wouldn't let it fly like walking around, and my hair is just completely soaked the entire day. Because then I won't be able to go to sleep that night. Like with with dreads, you can't go to sleep with your dreadlocks wet. For one, it's gonna wet the whole bed. It's gonna stay wet. They're gonna stay wet for a while, and on top of them staying wet, when you wake up, it's not gonna smell too good because they're just gonna be wet the whole time. So yeah, I think it's a blessing and a curse having dreadlocks. Ito Nazamba says, "Hi, how are you, bro? Shout out to you." Ito Lil Dow says, "I appreciate you, bro. I've been following you since 2021 summer." Hey, shout out to you. That's been a while. Shout out to you, one of the OG subscribers. Clips of Wild West Coast Finches says, "On the weekly chart, you'll see a huge cup in forming. So if it plays out, the move will be parabolic." Yes, the move will definitely be parabolic. I believe you're talking about Baby Doge, not Bitcoin. Yeah, so let me bring this up. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. So yeah, this could be a huge, and actually this is exactly what happened back here. So let me take off all indicators really quick. Where's this? Okay, there's. So yeah, well, that didn't help much. Let's take off this for now. So yeah, if you actually look at this, it did the same exact thing back here, and I actually followed it all the way down there. I did the whole technical analysis. I was following it, but yeah, we did the same exact thing, and we pumped huge. So that's why I think if it does it again, we could definitely pass our all-time high. So yeah, I think that is possible. Uh, hmm. Yeah. MJC says, "What time?" All right, yeah. What time Baby Doge fly? Yeah, we don't know exactly what time, but we'll see. It's Ito from South Africa. Oh, okay. Shout out to you, Ito from with the name Ito. But yeah, shout out to you from South Africa. I definitely want to visit Africa as well, all over Africa, honestly. John says, "What's up, Marsellis? I appreciate all your videos. Shout out to you, and I'll keep making these videos. Love all your posts on Reddit too. Shout out to you, John. I'll keep on there. I see there is a lot of haters on Reddit sometimes. That's why I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna even respond to Reddit. Like, there's some haters on the Baby Doge Reddit. I'll say that. They're like calling my videos scam videos, blah 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 blah. It's crazy. Sister Siren Speaks says, "I'm just contemplating if I should move some of my baby B&B Tiger over to Baby Doge. Both are speculating major pumps, but I have twice as much invested into baby BNB Tiger. So that is a good question. Honestly, Baby Doge right now is up 51% in the last 30 days. Um, Baby Doge 51%. I mean, Baby BNB Tiger is not even really. It doesn't even have a ranking on CoinGecko right here. Wow, I didn't know it was like this. That's a lot of points. Million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, double quadrillion, triple quadrillion, sextillion. I don't remember what the ones are after quadrillion. I don't think anybody remembers what they are after it goes past quadrillion. But yeah, Baby BNB Tiger, I would be careful with it. I don't even know if this is the real one, to be honest. Um, Let me go ahead and actually look this up. I would say Baby Doge all the way. Baby Doge all the way. But the only problem is you're already in Baby BNB Tiger. It's down 10% in the last 24 hours. The volume looks very, very flat here. It just doesn't seem like a legit project that actually has goals for the future. I mean, like they could have goals for the future, obviously. Yeah, they could have goals for the future, but it just doesn't seem too legit. I don't know. Maybe BNB Tiger. Let me know what y'all think about Baby BNB Tiger inside of the comments. Do y'all think it has a future, or do you think it's not having a future? Liquidity locked for 5 years, so that adds some security. 9% sale tax, 9% tax. I don't know. We'll see, but I don't see anything about them that makes them stand out. There's no utilities on it right now, and maybe they're gonna make utilities in the future. But yeah, it just doesn't have any utilities right now, so it's also something to look at. I would say Baby Doll's all the way though. Shout out to AME300 here for that $2 super sticker. Big shout out to AME300. Also for the $1 super sticker down here as well. Shout out to you, AME. Oh yeah, I read that. So yeah, I would definitely say Baby Doge all the way. Ronald says, what is the all-time high? 8Z63. Yeah, about 8Z63. Ignore the haters, bro. Facts. There's just so many haters on there. It looks like my Wi-Fi is acting up again. It'll come back. Appreciate your videos, bro. MJ Seed says thanks and give information. No problem, MJ. Cliff says Mo from Brazil is here in Victoria, and he said you were great to hang out with in Brazil. He's finally buying Baby Doge. So yeah, so yeah, that's pretty cool that he's buying Baby Doge. But yeah, he's inside of Victoria, Brazil. I want to come out not Victoria, Brazil, Victoria, Canada. I want to come out to Canada. But yeah, I had a really good time inside of Brazil. Shout out to him. Yeah, he showed me a lot of good spots out in Rio that I knew nothing about. I probably would have never even visited. It was not Central, but it slips my mind now. But Lapa, yeah, I probably would have never visited Lapa, and it turns out Lapa is like the craziest place to party over there. So that was pretty funny going over there. But yeah, shout out to him for showing me around. Shout out to Cliff here also for the $55 super chat or the super sticker, and also shout out to Cliff for getting him to buy some Baby Doge. 8300 with the $5 super sticker. Shout out to you, 8300, for that as well. Much, much, much appreciated. So Richard's Construction says, so you're saying you don't recommend using a credit card at all for any purchases? No, you can do it. It's just a personal preference of mine. It's a personal preference of mine. I also have problems with my bank because it's Bank of America. Any direct crypto transaction for my bank gets canceled, and then I have to call them to approve it. So it's a hassle. Like I can only use my card to buy directly if I call them afterwards, and then I gotta go try it again. Sometimes it won't work, so I gotta call them back. So it's a true headache when you're trying to do that with certain cards. I know at Bank of America they don't let it fly like that. So I just buy directly on crypto.com because it just shows as a bank transfer. It doesn't show as a crypto transfer. But yeah. John says never heard of BNB Tiger until now. Sticking with Baby Doge and Shiba Doge too. Don't sleep on Shiba Doge. I'll look into Shiba Doge, but yeah, Baby BNB Tiger. There's like a BNB Tiger, and then there's a Baby BNB Tiger. So I don't know. I try to stay away from it, but I will do some research on it. But yeah, shout out to Amy for the super stickers and super chats, and Cliff as well for the super sticker. Much appreciated. So Sister Sirens puts out the thumbs up. Yep, I would definitely say Baby Doge all the way. Cliff says you're more than welcome here on the island. So yeah, I want to come over there, and that'd be pretty cool. I've been to Canada, but I've only been to Montreal as like a kid. But yeah, I would like to go over there as well, and that's all the way over there by Vancouver Island. So yeah, I'll definitely check that out. 80me300 says $2 super sticker. Shout out to you for the $2 super sticker there, and that is the my computer is moving slow. Oh yeah, that's the happy smiling cat super sticker. So yeah, shout out to 80me300 for that. Let me go. Let me bring this back over here. 15-minute chart. Okay, so we're barely above there right now. I really wanted to show this live, so I'm gonna try to do this again. I just want to see why my network fees are like, because I never knew like your network fees are contingent upon where you are in the world. I didn't know like it was based on location. I don't know if it is, but let's see. Let's see if they wanted to keep charging high network fees. Yeah, $7.69 network fee. That's stupid. That's very stupid. Yeah, BNB that is ridiculous. Like BNB should not be that high with the network fees. That is beyond ridiculous. And I talked to a few people out here that know about crypto. They don't do altcoins; they do Bitcoin. But I even asked about some people here, because a lot of the places they don't do credit cards. I told them like you would make so much more money from the tourists that come here if you have credit cards. Like I would be spending so much more money if I had my card because I get benefits for doing that. Paul Cole says don't sleep on Augie Inu. I'm up over 300%. I'll check it out, but yeah, I don't know anything about it. John says, "Hey Marsellis, since you travel a bit, do you speak any other languages?" I know basics. Mi español es muy poco. Mi portugués es muy poco. Swarikap, kapungkap. I know basics for everything. So that's just Spanish, Portuguese. I'm learning some Thai now. I know enough Spanish to understand here and there, and enough Portuguese to understand here and there. And then Thai, I know a few words. And yeah, Thai people are always surprised because there's foreigners who've been living here in Thailand since 1959. Well, not well. Obviously, those ones aren't still around, but there's foreigners here because that's when the first U.S. truck or ships came in 1959 here. But there's foreigners who've been here in Thailand for 10 plus years, 20 years, don't speak a lick of any Thai. So they're always really surprised if they hear a foreigner say it's Thai, especially if you go Swadika and then you bow to them with a pair of hands. They like that. That's how they greet people here, and yeah, that's how you should do it. Shout out to 80me300. It says C-Do, hell yeah, Cliff Power. Oh yeah. So yeah, $2 super sticker or super chat. Shout out to you, and I definitely want to ride a C-Do. Cliff says I'll give you a crazy ride on the C-Do while telling you on an inflatable through a school of killer whales. All right, I don't know about the killer whales part. Because all they have to do is come up out of the water with their mouth open, and they can literally eat you in one bite. Like that would be insane. Like that would be an instant death right there because they would take you, and then they would go back under. Maybe they'll spit you out, but like once they're all the way down at the bottom of the ocean, I don't know about that. I can't do it. I'll definitely take a ride on the Sea-Doo though, but those killer whales are gonna have to be far away from me. But yeah, that would be pretty interesting. That'd be fun. Paul Cole says my fee was just 91 cents. Wow. Yeah. I mean, it might be because I'm out in Thailand. Then that might be. Paul Cole says on Baby Doge swap. Yeah. Yeah. It could be because I'm in Thailand. I don't know. That's cool. Yeah. Shout out to you. Cliff says, "LOL, I need a good video, Marsellis." Yeah, so I would definitely the killer whales. Have you done it before, Cliff? That's what I want to know. Have you done it? Have you went on inflatable tube going over killer whales? That is like that's like a death wish right there. I don't know if I could do that. Like those killer whales, one bite, completely done for. But yeah, I know I might try it though. I might try that. Might be it would definitely make a good video, and especially if you can see the killer whales, and especially with a drone, I can have like a drone follow. But yeah, that would be really really interesting. But where was I about to go? Oh yeah, I wanted to try this one more time. So I wonder what because someone else said 91 cents for their network fee. My network fee. What? Oh, okay, no. All right, so my withdrawal fee for my network fee is $1.59, but my deposit fee for this farm, my deposit fee, come on, work, work, work. Yeah, my deposit fee is showing now $4.60. I mean, that's still kind of insane, and I don't want to get rid of the BNB that I have. So that's still kind of insane. $4.66 for network fees. But yeah, that would definitely make a good adventure. Shout out to My Key for Me with the what up? Shout out to you, My Key for Me, and shout out to everyone here in the chats. Um, we covered a lot. Cliff says, "LL, no, but I was in a 12-foot boat and 250 killer whales come through. It was crazy. They don't hurt you. I've been around them for 6 hours plus at a time. It's really exciting. Yeah, that's crazy. But let's say they didn't try to and they just kind of went up at the same time you were going over them. Like that would be crazy. That would be crazy. They're like giants in the water. They're like whole icebergs. So I don't know. I would have to give myself like a pep talk at that point. NP says I only got 72 billion coins. You think if Baby Doge drops 4 zeros, I would have a million? 4 zeros is kind of a lot. I'll say that. Yeah, 4 zeros. I mean, yeah, 4 zeros is 4Z1. That's higher than Bitcoin's price. So yeah, at Bitcoin's price, we would be at 5Z371. But at 4Z1, it would be more expensive than Bitcoin. But I would say give it 10 years. 10 years, 4Z1 could be a possibility. And yeah, there's a possibility for 10 years. But yeah, 72 billion is a good amount. So just looking at the calculator, I'm probably not going to pull it up on the screen, but looking at the calculator and doing at 4Z1, 72 billion would be $720,000 at 4Z1. But that would be very insane to get the 4Z1 in the first place. But yeah, I would definitely say that 72 billion would be good at that now. But it could take 5 or it could take 10 years to do that. Or more, because it's priced more than Bitcoin at that point. But yeah, Cliff said, "Can you accept e-transfer? Because I would rather support you that way." E-transfer. I don't know I don't know what you mean by e-transfer. But yeah, I think you mean like a Cash App type of transfer. But yeah, Cliff says, "LOL with that." ADME 300 is the $5 super sticker. Shout out to you, ADME, and shout out to Cliff. But yeah, I also have the Cash App on here. I think that's what you mean. But yeah, I would definitely need some motivation, some motivational speeches to go over the killer whale thing. But that would make a viral video. I see anytime like people have any type of wildlife thing that's just crazy, it always goes viral. So yeah, that would be a good viral video. The next thing I'll do here in Thailand, I don't know if it'll be viral. I want to go paragliding here, so I might do that. That could be viral. MP says so. I would need 200 billion. It sounds like. Yeah, it depends on what you're trying to achieve. Um, yeah, it depends on what you want to achieve. Honestly, 200 billion is decent. Is decent. So you're not going to be like left behind at 200 billion. So yeah, it would be a pretty decent price for you. Um, let me pull something up here. All right, so if anyone wants to send a Cash App donation, I'm putting my Cash App here. All right, and then also we'll put my PayPal on here too, and it's also at the top. I pinned it at the top. Okay, he said you don't use. Oh, so e-transfer is like it's like an app or something. ADB says mouth open. Yeah, if one of those killer whales had their mouth open, I better have some hot sauce on me. Maybe they don't like that. Cliff says I don't do Cash App. E-transfer is through your email into your bank account. You deposit it from your email. E-transfer. I'd never heard of it. So how do I do an e-transfer? I learn something new every day. Cause yeah, I've never heard of it. So it's something where you like connect your bank account to your email. Um, yeah, never heard of that before. Yeah. Hmm. I'm looking online right now and seeing like what exactly it is, but yeah, I've never heard of e-transfer before. uh, Actually, I think Jimmy Durham sent me a Cash App just now. Shout out to Jimmy Durham for sending that $3 Cash App. Big shout out to you, Jimmy Durham. That is much appreciated. Big supporter of the channel. So shout out to Jimmy. Okay. Cliff says I e-transfer from my bank account to your email, then you just send it to your bank. So I just give you my email address. Yeah, I've never heard of e-transfer before, so yeah. Big shout out to Jimmy Durham here. Um, yeah. So I guess we could try to do the e-transfer thing. I honestly don't know how to do it, but I feel like I'm in a stone age. But how? Hmm. Oh, okay. Something says you just tap on some icon and then it'll do it. Sister Speaks with the eyes. Shout out to Sister Speaks. Nate D says Zell. I don't use Zell. Baby Fritz says with the emojis, we got some emojis out in here. Cliff says I'll send a tester later on. All right, shout out to you, Cliff. We can do that tester later on. But yeah, I've never did an e-transfer before. I didn't even know that e-transfer actually existed. But also, I don't use let's say stuff like Zelle and stuff. So I guess I'm left behind inside of the Cash App and PayPal days. I guess that's like old school now for my generation. Cash App and PayPal. But yeah, I like Cash App and PayPal. But I know a lot of people don't after the thing that the mistake they made when they put out something that said if you spread false information, they can take they can charge you $2,000. I remember when they did that, but that didn't fly with people, and that didn't last for more than a week. That was actually more like a day or two, and people they caught on quick. They're like, nah. But yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, if anyone has any questions, definitely let me know the questions. I want to answer all questions. I'm still looking this thing up, but that is interesting. But yeah, let's see. But yeah, it is definitely much appreciated for everyone donating, especially through Cash App or PayPal, because YouTube takes 40% of donations. So yeah, of every single donation, they take 40%, which is messed up. Donations are like tips, and you're not supposed to charge for tips, but it is what it is. So I like YouTube, but they should definitely not be taking 40% from people. Like not for like you can do it for the they could take 40% for the ad revenue because it's a business partnership, but come on, now you got to take the tips too. Sister Siren says, "How old are you?" I'm 26. I'll be 27 soon. So yeah, I'm 26. Some people say I look young, and they say I look like a baby out here in Thailand. Clifton, this says just watch later. It's on e-transferring. So yeah, I'll watch that later, and actually, I have a watch later tab on my YouTube, so I'll bring this up, and I'll watch that later via Interact e-transfer. That still blows my mind. I never knew that was possible. I don't know if it's safe. I mean, it should be safe. Okay, so Sister Siren says, "Do you have a degree in finance?" No, no degree in finance, but I definitely should have got a degree in finance. But I went to school for programming and stuff, computer science, but I never actually finished it because I didn't want to do it anymore. But you don't really need to go to college for computer science, to be honest, at all. Like that's what I learned there. I was like, I'm not gonna stay here, and y'all are just. They give us book assignments. They tell us to write these notes on a little slide, but yeah, I don't think it's worth it to go for certain stuff. But for finance, I definitely think a finance degree, accounting degree, those type of degrees, they'll always be in need. And same thing with like the programming, but a lot of they like to outsource programming jobs. Like a lot of the programming jobs, they're going to India. The Indians, they will literally work a 6-figure job in the U.S., but they'll work that overseas and just do a remote work, and they'll be getting paid $10 an hour, and they'll be good with that. And that's why like they're outsourcing different programming jobs. Like they don't need people to be web developers, front end and back end developers. Like they do for the back end, like because they don't want people over in India scamming them and taking information and all that and selling it. But yeah, that is pretty interesting. I do think I should get a degree in finance. That would be really nice. I really have to go. Go guys. Bye. Hey, shout out to you, Ademy, for showing up and for supporting the channel. And goodbye to you. I'll have another live stream next week. And yeah, so yeah, I stayed up all night for you all. It's 10:46 a.m. I've been up since yesterday morning. And it's 10:46 a.m. the next day. And it's really sunny outside, so I'm probably not going to go back to sleep because Pattaya is really loud in this area where I'm at. They've got a bunch of clubs and bars downstairs, so they're going to be loud. Cliff says $1.50 per e-transfer for any amount. Hey, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. Do you use PayPal? I'm curious on that. I use PayPal, but I'll also try the e-transfer. I saved the video that you sent to my watch later tab on YouTube. Make them take them, so it's never too late. Definitely. It's definitely good to go to college and get that degree for certain things. Certain things. Cliff's Wild West Coast. Cliff says, I'm wrapping my Cybertruck with Baby Doge logo at 7Z. I should be getting the truck by Christmas if all works out. Hey, hopefully they put out the Cybertruck soon. Yeah, hopefully they do it soon. I would definitely like to get the Cybertruck, but it's so much money. It's so much money. John said, when exactly is the news of the listing? So they on the 14th, they said it'll be here in 5 days. So hypothetically speaking, it should be on the 19th. So because 14th from 15th, 16th, 17th to 18th to the 19th, that's 5 days. So hypothetically, it should be on the 19th. But yeah, good night to ADME 300. Cliff says, yeah, I use PayPal. Yeah, I guess if you want to do the e-transfer, that's cool too. PayPal or e-transfer is cool. But yeah, YouTube takes out so much money. Oh man, they've taken out so much money from my donations. It's insane. But yeah, the PayPal and everything is there if you want to go ahead and send that. This was the PayPal link again. But yeah, there's a lot that YouTube likes to take from. But shout out to YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. I wouldn't be where I'm at now without YouTube. So shout out to the YouTube team. They just recently got a new CEO not too long ago. But yeah. Where am I at here? Okay. I'm gonna bring up my screen again. And we're gonna go back to Baby Doge. Okay, so now we're holding above. Oh, okay, wait, no, we're at 8Z3594. That's interesting. We're holding this level pretty good. Pretty good. Let's look at the 4-hour chart. See what that's doing. Okay, so it does look like it's leveling out a little bit. All is well over there as well. Wow. Okay. That's cool. Hey, if Bitcoin goes down to 28K, that would be crazy. Even if it goes down below 28K, I think it still could be bullish. I want to know what everyone else thinks inside the comments. Do you think this is a bull trap or a bear trap for Bitcoin? Like Baby Doge, we're gonna be bullish. Like regardless, we're gonna stay bullish. But yeah, do you think it's a bull trap or a bear trap? Cliff says $55 super sticker. Shout out to you again. Cliff says, got to keep YouTube happy. Yeah, gotta keep YouTube happy. Shout out to YouTube. This is literally the largest search engine for videos out there. I like YouTube. Like before I came on this trip, I was on YouTube 24/7. Like whenever I'm back in the States, I'm always on YouTube watching videos. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard to not go out and party here in Thailand. But yeah, YouTube is amazing. Cliff says Bitcoin bullish all the way. Yeah, I think it is bullish as well. A lot of people are saying that it's about to pull back hard though. So that's interesting because if it does pull back hard, I don't know if it'll like go all the way down. Like so there's some people that are saying Bitcoin 10K is gonna come soon. You know, there's still people are saying that Bitcoin is still gonna bottom out at 10K. And there are actually big people inside of the crypto community. I think Richard Hart might have said that as well. But I don't know about a 10K Bitcoin like happening soon. Like just looking at it, like even if we pull back down to the trend line here, like even if we break this support and then this 28K support, and then we pull back down to the trend line, we can go down either from 22K, or we could stop at 23, or we could stop at 24 or 25K. Like we have so much good support for Bitcoin. I don't think it's just gonna out of nowhere just die and lose all its momentum and go back down to 10K. Like we've been rushing like upwards heavily here. Make them take them says shout out Cliff Power. Hey, big shout out. Make them take also says Marsellis. What's the minimum one should hold of Baby Doge? I would say the minimum is 100 billion, but if you really want to see nice gains and big money, then 1 trillion. Like if you want like big money, like 1 trillion baby doge is definitely, it would definitely be highly recommended. I don't want to say the 100% do it because, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. I can't legally give financial advice, but 1 trillion baby doge is like the holy grail. And actually, I want to show some examples for that. So good question. Let's go over here though and look at. So here on Baby Doge, we are all trying to push to get to 6Z1. If we are trying to push for, we want to get above 61. We do. But first, we're going to have to hit Cardano's price, which is going to be 61. So we want to get to 5Z1, honestly. But let's just say at 61. Then we'll look at 5Z1 after this. Let's say you have 1 trillion here. So 1 trillion right now is $3,594. And then at 6Z1, that's $99,000. That is huge. Whereas if you only had 100 billion, which is the bare minimum you should get, it's only 9.9K. So $359 and 9.9K is still good. It's still insane. But when you add that extra zero and go to 1 trillion, you then have 3,594 going to 99,000. And then if you want to take it a step further and you want to look at 6Z35, like $54 billion market cap, like now your 1 trillion is worth 349,000. And let's say we get the 5Z1. Where is 5Z1 at? Yeah, so 5Z1 would be, 5Z16 is 250 billion market cap, which is where Ethereum is. Obviously, for Baby Doge to get to where Ethereum is going to be a 446x, and it would probably be like 5 years. Like 4 years, 5 years, somewhere around there, maybe even 3, depending on how the crypto market is moving. But if we do get to like 5Z16, like 5Z1 pretty much, then your 1 trillion would be worth $1.6 million. Like at that point, you've made it like completely. And yeah, and you also got to take into account of circulating supply. So that's why if we take circulating supply and we put it down to like 100 quadrillion, 99 quadrillion, same thing. But then you look over here, now you don't have to get to like as high of a position in Baby Doge. So yeah, let's go over to Doge. Yeah, so it would be good. It would be good to have a whole trillion of Baby Doge. Like even at 6Z1, you're still sitting nice, 124K. So yeah, I would definitely say 100 billion or 1 trillion if you can do it. Reshma Chow says very bullish. I definitely think so too. Binance listing confirmed. It hasn't been 100% confirmed, but it's looking like it's the right move. Yeah, it's looking like it's the right move for Binance. And you said it's confirmed. Let me go over here and just double check. Oh, hey, we're trending on CoinGecko again. Hey, shout out to the Baby Doge army. Trending on CoinGecko. Probably because how many times I looked up CoinGecko just now. Yeah, so they haven't confirmed it, but this right here looks exactly like a Binance. It looks like a Binance promotion here. Like, there's no way you can look at this and say that this is not Binance. Like, that's amazing. It's amazing, to say the least. All right. Interesting stuff here with Baby Doge. So, Binance listing. Oh yeah, I read that. Cliff said, "I'm the cameraman on this one, and that's my brother-in-law walking towards the bear." Let's look at that. Let me pull that up. Dangerous wild encounter as bear. Okay, yeah, you said you're the cameraman and he's seeing the bear. Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy seeing a big black bear like that in person. Hey, and this video has a lot of views too, Cliff. You're gonna be a bigger YouTuber than me. 116K views. I never had a video with that many views. But yeah, that's pretty funny. The bear took your fish too. Took your brother's fish. brother-in-law. But yeah, that's pretty funny. So yeah, shout out to Cliff. Y'all definitely come out here and check out this channel over here. Cliff also says keep building, just keep building your baby doge and hodl, and you'll all do well. Yeah, hodling is definitely the best way to do it. MP says we got to get that circulation supply down. Facts. We definitely got to get that down. But with volume, it'll go down by itself. MP, if we can lose 4 zeros, but that's a long shot, LOL. Yeah, we definitely need to lose some zeros. Raider Mendoza says, well, now that I think about it, Binance has tweeted a few times about dogs, so it could be possible we see a baby Doge listing. That's true. I seen that, and Elon Musk did too. He put like "I love dogs" or something like that, and then Baby Doge retweeted it. It's definitely gonna make millionaires. Yeah, I definitely believe that as well. Let me check this. See if anyone sent anything through. Give the proper shout outs. All right. So yeah, that's pretty cool as well. We are gonna go to something else here. If anyone has any questions, definitely let me know. We can talk about that. Any questions, definitely check out cryptomillionaires.shop. All that good stuff here. I made the Doge line here inside of the airport on the way here because I was like, I had to do something and occupy myself. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I got these bomber jackets on here, so it looks pretty cool. And if you're wondering why it's $70, Teespring, they operate a little bit weird. I have my website made through Teespring, so their cost of materials is higher, but it's good quality materials, especially with this. The Comfort Tee, which is this one, if it says Comfort Tee under the name, just know it's this type of t-shirt. Very, very good material. Very, very good. Very good material. Like it. If you like tight shirts, Comfort Tee. If you don't like tight shirts, then you want to do the other ones, the regular t-shirt, the classic tee. But yeah, or the premium tee. But yeah, the Comfort Tee will hug your body, and if you work out a lot, then that's what you want. But yeah, where are we? Oh yeah, if we can lose 4 zeros, but that's a long shot. Yeah, 4 zeros. I mean, in the short term, it's a long shot. If we can do 5 years and stay strong in the Baby Doge army for like 5, 10 years, like 4 zeros definitely possible if we can stay strong. Raider Mendoza says, well, now that I think about it, Binance has tweeted a few times. Oh yeah, I already seen that. Yeah, I think it could be. It could be. John says, do you really think we can lose a zero with this news? So if someone has, for example, $200 in Baby Doge, they would have 2,000 since you're losing a zero. That's a good question. I would say go to the website that actually I'll go to it in a second. So yeah, we can look at that. Cliff says, well, good night, you all. I got to wash some dishes. Blessings to you all. I really enjoyed this community. Good night, all. Shout out to you, Cliff. Thank you for supporting the channel. And big shout out to you. And yeah, we're going to be doing the live stream next week. I'll probably do another one this week just because like we're going to get some big news. So I'm going to be doing the live stream this week as well. Probably multiple of them because if the news is big enough, we're going to have to do the live stream. But yeah, this is definitely good. So hey, shout out to you, Cliff, and good night to you. MP says, didn't Sheeb get his 4 zeros? Yeah. So Sheeb is different. They have less coins than us. So it's easier for them to get to 4 zeros because they have less coins. So their 4 zeros, it's like 50 billion market cap. But our 4 zeros is like a whole trillion market cap because of our coins. Now, if we can get down to Sheeb's coins and get into the trillions, then we would be just like them. Sister Siren speaks, says 10 years. I don't have that kind of patience. Yeah, that's why I got multiple wallets. Like one wallet, I'm gonna just get it rid of at 6Z1. Other one, I'll hold it for a while, and I want to hold one indefinitely, and that's probably gonna be the one in the farm. Like I have Baby Doge just chilling in the farm. I'll probably leave it there forever and just keep getting those residual incomes for that. So yeah, that's probably what I'll do there. GL Clothing says, "What's good, Marsellis?" Hey, shout out to you, GL Clothing, signing in tonight. What's good? What's good? We talked about a lot with Baby Doge Swap, and also about the prices. Oh yeah, and also back here, John was mentioning $200, and you wanted to know if we lose a zero. So it depends where we go when we lose the zero. Are we going to 7Z1, or are we going all the way up to 7Z36, like where we are now, or 7Z4? Because if we're going to 7Z1, I can do that math right now. So $200. Let me go ahead and bring this up. It'd probably be better for you to see the calculator I'm doing. All right. So yeah, $200 right here divided by current price in Baby Doge, and that is 6Z3543 or 8Z3543. So yeah, divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, I messed up. 0.1234567 and that'll be what, 3547 now. 3547. That gives you 56.3 billion Baby Doge. Multiplying that by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7Z1. That gives you $563. So yeah, if we go to 7Z1, you get $563 off of your money. So yeah, it won't do much if we go to 7Z1. But that's why you want to look more so past 7Z1. How do I? Let me bring this back up so I can copy and paste this. So yeah, you want to look past 7Z1. Look more towards like 7Z5. So if we took that same, this is pretty much how much coins you have roughly. But if we did this and we multiply this by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7Z5, now you have $2,819 at 7Z5. And then if we're going to look at market cap for 7Z5, we take 156 quadrillion Baby Doge, which is million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, and we multiply that by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. That gives us a 7.8 billion market cap. So at 7.8 billion market cap, you should have $2,816. So yeah, it should be around that area, considering we don't burn anymore, which we do know we're going to burn more. So you can always add a little bit more on top of that. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty good in the future. Mom of Princess Grayson says, Baby Doge, been holding since Elon's post. Wow, so you're an OG holder like from the beginning. Yeah, that's actually pretty good because Baby Doge was really, really cheap back then. And yeah, people aren't going to get the same prices now. So yeah, that's what Diamond Hands does for you. John says, thank you for the math. Math is hard for me. No problem. Yeah, math is my forte on here. As long as I got a calculator, that is. As long as I got a calculator. Let's go ahead and bring this back. Our screen. All right. Got the screen here. I've been in Baby Dogecoin since day 4. Okay, so you're also a OG holder, Dangerous. So shout out to you for that. That's a long time. I've been in Baby Doge since, I know I got it like back in 2021. I want to say August of 2021. Yeah, because I started talking about it in September, but I got in it on like August. I think I also started talking about it in August. Let me go and look up on my channel, because yeah, let's show all my Baby Doge videos. And interesting. I have a lot of Baby Doge videos on here. Yeah, hundreds of videos here on Baby Doge. I'm looking at all of them. Let me see exactly when did I get in on Baby Doge. Wow, yeah. When I look back, I've made a lot of videos on Baby Doge. I deserve like a plaque or something. Wow, yeah, this is a lot of videos. Okay, October, August. Yeah, I got in on August. Well, no. July. Yeah. So my first Baby Doge video I made on July 3rd. I made my first video of Baby Doge on July 3rd, and I believe Baby Doge started in June. So yeah, I got in on Baby Doge in July, which is pretty interesting. Like I did not know I was in Baby Doge for that long. I didn't know I've been making videos on Baby Doge like that long. But yeah, way back in July 2021. Wow, 1.5 trillion. That's a lot. So yeah, that's gonna look nice in the future. Halloween 2021 for me. Damn, that's a lot as well. So shout out to you for that. Dangerous has there was maybe 35,000 holders when I got in. Yeah, that's very low. I've been watching you all these years. Hey, shout out to you, Dangerous. MP, it says we need massive burns in Baby Doge. How much are we burning daily? Do you think? Oh, we can actually see that. So daily. Let's go to info. So yeah, daily we're burning $67,000 of Baby Doge every day, which is 17.955 trillion, and to be exact, 17,955,739,367,168 on Baby Doge. So yeah, 17.955 million. That's how much we burned in the last 24 hours, which is good. It's good. Once our volume increases, it should increase as well. So if 17 trillion is 20 million, like as you can see here, it's 20 million. Let's refresh that. Yep. So if 17 million is 20 million, or I mean, if 17 trillion coins is 20 million in 24-hour trading volume, then we can say 170 million or 170 trillion coins would be 200 million in volume. So if we can do 200 million in volume, we should hypothetically be able to burn 170 trillion coins every 24 hours. Then if we take it to a bigger scale, 1.7 quadrillion coins would be 2 billion in volume. So yeah, that's pretty interesting if you put it on that perspective. So yeah, I think it's definitely possible. It'll take time though. Saneo Crypto says meow coin Musi. It sounds like something new that someone just made up. So I probably wouldn't get into meow coin to be honest. So yeah, yeah. I don't know if I could. But yeah, we're doing. Sorry, I just now got caught up looking at the analytics for this. So far, 744 people have viewed the live stream. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Concurrent viewers 45 right now. Right now we're at 44. It says 60 likes. Hey, so more likes right now than views. Hey, shout out to everybody that hit the like button on this too. Shout out to everybody that hit the like button. All right, so we're gonna go back over here and look at Baby Doge. All right, so we're now at 8Z3585, going a little bit down a little bit more. I don't think we're gonna go all the way down to the support. It's just the big news. It's just too big, but we should be getting the actual exchange. They said in 5 days, so let's see. Actually, I want to know this. I want to know 100% what exactly is going on. So we're gonna go over here to the Twitter. So they said a top 5 exchange will be listing Baby Doge next week. And now is next week. 24 hours. Okay, so that's interesting. So I mean, yeah, they did put the post out here that said 24 hours. So technically speaking, inside of the next 8 hours, because it's 16 hours since this post, inside the next 8 hours, we should have news. I don't know. They said this week, and now it's Monday. So we'll see. Well, it's Monday for me. Some people might not be Monday. Okay. Dangerous says, I'm ready for 5Z1. Yeah, I'm ready for that as well. GL Clothing says, any thought why Binance listed something about Baby Doge on their feed and then Archive says deleted the link after Baby Doge shared it on Twitter? I don't know. Honestly, I didn't notice it, so I can't really comment on that. But we can look at Binance and see if they put any hints out. Because remember, it could be Binance listing us, or it could be Binance US. Managing your emotions is a big part of investing. Blah 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 blah. FOMO. Name this project. Hold up. Fundamentals. All recognition. I mean, hey, Baby Doge. This project could easily be Baby Doge. Yep, I see the Baby Doge army saying Baby Doge here. So yeah. Update incoming Binance build. Our spot trade analysis page gives you an overview. So no hints. Yeah, I'm not seeing any hint for Baby Doge. But you did say that they archived it, so yeah, okay. No hints so far. Twitter, Binance. There's a lot of choice in crypto. You can make life simpler. Here's a message for Binance. Okay. Well, okay, so yeah, there's no hints here on Binance about Baby Doge being listed. So from here, we are going to go ahead and look at maybe KuCoin has hints. So let's go to KuCoin. We'll see if we have hints over there. Let's see if we have some hints to see if KuCoin is going to list us as well. So let's go to KuCoin and look for hints. So far, no hints, and we'll also check Coinbase after this. Thing you need to know. All right, no hints. New listing on KuCoin trading by announcement regarding KY2. Good morning. Okay, so yeah, no hints on KuCoin either. Now, something that not a lot of us are expecting Bitfinex to list. Well, we're not really. I don't know. No hints. So yeah, none of them are hinting at it. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, no hints here either. So it's kind of hard to tell which one is going to list us because none of them are giving out any hints. And Yeah. No hints for Coinbase either, because it goes beyond the date that we actually released. Well, I still think it's going to be a good exchange, whether it's Binance, Coinbase, KuCoin, Crypto.com, Bitfinex. Like this is not all the same, but it's still good. It's still another avenue for us to get volume from. Um, so Frenchie's guy says hello, Marsellis from France. Shout out to you, Frenchie's. What part of France are you from? I know there's Marseille. That's really close to my name, Marcellus. So yeah, I want to visit Marseille just because of my name, Marcellus. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Which part of France are you from? France. Um, let's see how many holders we have now. One from 1,728,247 hit the fresh to 1,728,282. Yeah, so nearly 40 holders as we keep refreshing this. Okay, so you're from the west coast of France. Nice, nice. Shout out to you out there. Geo Clothing says, do you think it could be Coinbase, even though they are going through legal issues? Um, it could be Coinbase, but yeah, and the legal issues against Coinbase, like, is it's just the SEC trying to go after some more tax money. That's all it is. But yeah, I don't know. It could be. I haven't seen Coinbase listing anything new lately, so it's kind of hard to tell. They kind of been on low key since the whole lawsuit thing. But we'll see how they come out with this, if they come out on top or not. Um, Sister Siren Speaks says, if the exchange is Bitfinex, I'm going to feel like a sheep chump. Yeah. Well, hopefully it is. I mean, I don't want to say hopefully it's not Bitfinex. It's still cool if it is Bitfinex, but hopefully it's KuCoin and up. Like for me, in order for this to be a successful launch onto an exchange, KuCoin, Crypto.com, Coinbase, Binance, Binance US, yeah, and even Bitfinex is actually bigger than Binance US. But yeah, yeah, it's still much more preferred for one of the larger exchanges to list us. Still much more preferred. Yeah. So yeah, it was looking bright out here. It's crazy because I was literally stayed up all night. Now it's morning time. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to everybody here inside the chat. Shout out to everybody that showed up to the live stream. Danger Restless throwback question. What price was Bitcoin when you first heard about it? And could have bought it, and it was at $90 when I heard about it. Yeah, so the first time I heard about Bitcoin, I believe was like 2014 or 2015. It's somewhere around 2014 or 2015. And I actually remember because like when I graduated high school, went into college, then I had turned 18. But at that time, at being 18, I would say it's 2014 going into 2015. So it's towards the end of that year. And I would look up on online like how to make money online. And then they would bring you to these casino sites. And they were like, all right, well, buy these Bitcoins and then gamble this Bitcoin and then earn this Bitcoin. And you can buy multiple Bitcoin for cheap. I don't remember what it was in 2014 or 2015. But I remember those gamble sites. They had a bunch of those gambling sites for Bitcoin. And that was my first experience with it. And I remember I went on a few of those sites and I actually did it. And I probably have some Bitcoin out there that I don't know about, like just inside of a random gambling site. Like, yeah. Okay, so it's showing it was worth one Bitcoin around 2014 going into 2015, around $400 to $300. Yeah. Yeah, I messed up. And then going into 2015, it went down to like 200. But yeah, I just remember those gambling sites. They used to always go by Bitcoin. So yeah, that definitely sucks now that I think about it. I wish I could have actually had it. Frenchie's guy says, Marsellis, I am a YouTuber in France. I make an advertising in my channel for your channel yesterday. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Frenchie's guy, for the support there. It's much appreciated. And I'll definitely check out your channel. And it should be the same as your name, Frenchie's guy. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Shout out to you for that. And okay, yeah, I see your channel here. So yeah, if y'all want to check out his channel, here it is. You probably can't see it yet. But yeah, you can come here and check out Frenchie's channel. He has a Baby Doge video right here. So shout out to you for that. And let me go back here. But yeah, definitely check that out, Frenchie's guy. But yeah, shout out to you for mentioning me inside of there and for making Baby Doge videos, because actually everything helps with Baby Doge. Any type of social media post will help with Baby Doge and help us, get up there. So yeah, shout out to you for that. So yeah, we are at 2 hours and 51 minutes. I'm gonna end the live stream at the 3 hour mark. So if anyone has any questions, definitely let me know. I'm just checking my phone to see if anyone sent any cash apps or super chats. But yeah, if you want to send a cash app, super chat, or PayPal, anything inside of that range, definitely let me know. And yeah, it's 11:23 a.m. I didn't go to sleep last night, so I've been awake since yesterday morning. So yeah, definitely got to get some sleep. But yeah, it's really, I can't even say it's really late right now. Now it's really early. It was really late when I started the live stream, but now it's really early. All right, let's get I'm gonna put these donation links if y'all want to see. If y'all want to donate, that's fine. If not, it's fine too. Just hit the like button. Rated Mendoza says, when I heard about Bitcoin, it was way under $50, and I laughed and thought it was a scam. And yes, I freaking regretted my reaction, as well as not getting in a few thousands of dollars then. Yeah, facts. I remember all those gambling sites. Like, they had online casino sites, and everything was in Bitcoin. And like, everyone thought those were a joke. Like, I had some Bitcoin on there. I probably had multiple Bitcoin, but I don't even know where those things are. Like, they make you like make an account, all that stuff, and then like your Bitcoin's on the website until you make a wallet and then transfer it over. So I think probably what they did with the Bitcoin that I had, like any account that's inactive after a certain amount of time, they probably deactivate your account and keep your Bitcoin. So I think that's probably how they're moving. But yeah, that's crazy. Frenchie's guy says, Marsellis, you are in Brazil? No, I'm actually in Thailand. So where is this at? Okay, right. I'm so tired, I can't even think. But yeah, I'm inside of Thailand right now in Pattaya. They just had the Rolling Loud concert. They had Songkran here. Songkran was fun. If y'all want to watch that video I definitely recommend you watch the newest Songkran video I did. This was a really, really, really fun time. But yeah, I'm inside of Thailand, and I was in Brazil. I was in Brazil for a while, and for the World Cup, which was pretty fun because Brazilians, they love the World Cup. So yeah, I had a pretty fun time out there. But yeah, I got a lot of content out there for both Thailand and Brazil. Well, Thailand only got like three, 4 videos right now, but I got a lot in the makes. But yeah, definitely check that out. Eventually, I will actually come to France. I want to go everywhere, so France is going to be on my destination. So yeah, we're gonna do that here on this channel or on the other channel. GL Clothing says, is your email linked to Zelle for a 0 fee donation? No, actually, I don't use Zelle. I've never actually used Zelle before, but I do use Cash App and PayPal if you want to do that. But yeah, I've never used Zelle before, and yeah, I haven't done that. But yeah, I do have Cash App, I do have PayPal if you want to do that. So yeah, that's on there. I know a lot of people use Zelle. I might make a Zelle in the future, but Right now, probably not because I'm not in the country right now. They might give me issues trying to do it. But yeah, you can check out the Cash App or PayPal donation link. So where are we at? Okay, going back over here. Okay, we're almost at 18 trillion for the last 24 hours burn. Farms are doing good. Everything's doing good. Oh yeah, cryptomillionaires.shop. Definitely check out cryptomillionaires.shop if y'all haven't checked this out yet. Best crypto merch in the industry. Definitely check out cryptomillionaires.shop. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in there as well. Sister Siren says, I'm going to check out your travel page. I don't know if you already did Mexico. No, not yet. I definitely want to go because it's so close. Like, it makes no sense for me not to go to Mexico. Like, so yeah, I definitely want to go. I want to go to Merida. I think that's how you say it. They say that's the safest city in Mexico, so that's where I'm gonna start. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna start. Or Mexico City. But yeah, Sister also says, if not, I'd love to see you share from there. When my investments come through for me, I plan on buying property in Mexico / Texas or Texas. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I think Mexico is a good area for digital nomads as well. So I would just say one of the safer areas, one of the safer parts. But yeah, you already know, like Mexico City, Merida, those are the two areas I really want to film at because they're the two safer areas there. But yeah, I'll definitely do some Mexico content. I know Tulum and Cancun are very expensive, so I might not go to those ones first. Rated Mendoza says, I'd probably be set with Bitcoin now if I would have gotten back in or in back then. Yeah, lesson learned 100%. Lesson learned and a bit more research, and now holding baby doge along with some other coins. Facts. Yeah, I learned a big lesson there. Baby doge started off with 410. No, it started off with 420 quadrillion. DL Clothing says, what's our next target we need to hit to keep baby doge? What's the next target we need to hit to keep baby doge? I think you mean by price. Our next target is 7Z1. Yeah, we gotta see 7Z1. And honestly, I think it would really prove baby doge to be like better than what everyone's saying, like all the haters. It'll really prove that like we are probably the best. We are the best community on the Binance Smart Chain. So it would just prove that point. If we can at least get to 7Z1 and knock out a 0, yeah. One thing you will never see though is a $1 baby doge. A $1 baby doge is 420 quadrillion circulating supply. So yeah, that would be ridiculous. But 420 quadrillion circulating. Well, at this point, $1 baby doge would be 156 quadrillion inside of market cap because our circulating supply is 156 quadrillion. So let me take that back. Maybe if we can get to like a 100 billion market cap or 100 billion circulating supply, we can do $1. Everyone would have to burn literally almost all baby doge. Probably wouldn't be possible. Frenchie's guy says, Marsellis, the big channel in YouTube like Zach or Austin make videos only to make money because before they do nothing in their channel, only opportunity. Yeah, I don't know who you mean by Zach or Austin, but yeah, my channel, I don't even make that much money from the channel. It's really just about cryptos here. The real money is going to be made through the projects that we're in. Yeah. If you see me like rocking back and forth, like the whatever food I had earlier, it just did not sit well inside my stomach. They tell you don't eat the street food inside of Thailand. But some of it is good. It wasn't even street food, it was from a gas station. I don't know why I ate it. My stomach hurt so bad. Raider Mendoza says Mexico City depends what areas you're in it. Could be a bit risky. Yeah. I've never been there, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, Mexico, I know they say Merida is the safer part of Mexico. And I like how it's on the Gulf as well. So that's probably where I would do Merida. MP says Baby Doge can't get to $1. LOL, not possible. Maybe 1 cent, but that's a long shot. Yeah, even 1 cent's a long shot. But yeah, $1, yeah. Yeah. That Thai food didn't sit well. Yeah, I bought like a pre-made meal at the gas station, like before the live stream started. I'm like, I gotta get some food, and it is destroying my stomach. It was some like curry chicken with like it's like a cooked egg omelet on top of rice, but the yellow part of the egg it wasn't cooked all the way. I think that's what it is. I don't know. It's hurt my stomach so bad. Frenchie's guy said Zach and Austin they have 1 million people in their channels. Oh, okay. I don't even know who they are. Yeah, that's crazy. Sister Siren Speaks says, good night, sleep tight, and don't let the big buds bite. Hey, shout out to you, Sister Sirens, and shout out to you, and definitely sleep well. Definitely sleep well. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go to sleep too as well. Shout out to you all for showing up and showing out to this live stream. Just trying to check to see if there's any cash outs to make sure. All right, but yeah, shout out to everyone for showing up. Mom of Princess Grayson says, why are you in Thailand again? You should do a video on Thailand for us. Yeah, I'm in Thailand and I'm traveling and stuff. I have my second channel. Let me put that up. Oh, wait. Yeah, I got my second channel where I do content on there. But yeah, I'm filming for my second channel, for my Marsellis Travel channel, and you should definitely check it out. We just had the Songkran celebration, which is their New Year's. Yeah, check this out. So here's the link to that. But yeah, I'll be doing travel content on here. Frenchie's guy Marsellis says Marsellis is today the announcement. No. Well, they said something about 24 hours. Actually, yeah, let me pull that up. They weren't necessarily clear on it, but I think that was on purpose for a reason. You know, to make like make people really anxious for it. So this right here says less than 24 hours until we kick off a great week. Doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna actually put it out, like actually get the listing. This is just gonna be the start of a great week. Doesn't mean it's gonna be the day that that's gonna happen. So I think maybe not, or maybe so. Hey, yeah, that's the best I can say. From looking at this post, 6:28 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah, that's all I can really say. That's all I. Well, that's what it's looking like. I don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. Or no, not Eastern Standard Time. 6:28 p.m. my time, which is in Thailand time. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do honestly. Raiden Mendoza says Merida Yucatan, definitely a nice place and very safe. I'd recommend for you to check out the Mayan ruins. It's very beautiful. Yes, the Mayan ruins. I heard that they're really nice. I seen a video of some tourists running up to the top of it, and people were throwing stones and sticks at him when he came down to the bottom, because that is disrespectful. That you're literally walking on somebody's tomb. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. I want to go there and film that, so I'll definitely do that in the future. Mama Princess Grayson says, subscribe to the travel channel. Hey, shout out to you. You'll definitely like the videos there. The one that I just posted was crazy. We were having a water fight, a water party out in Thailand. It was really crazy, to say the least. And yeah, it was definitely really fun though. I would definitely recommend people to go to the Thailand to experience Songkran. And it's like everybody goes back to like being like a kid again. Like everyone's walking around shooting each other with water guns. It's really fun, really fun. MP says, I don't understand why people be selling baby doge at this point for little gains. Yeah, definitely there would be small gains too, because once we start getting major listings, larger gains are gonna come. On your travel channels, do you always share the foods you experience? Yeah, actually, almost all of my videos I eat, and that was a funny thing in Brazil that we would talk about because I gained 15 or 20 pounds in Brazil. So I went to Brazil and I weighed how much did I weigh? I weighed 135 when I went to Brazil. I came back, I was about 157. Yeah. So, and that's because when I went to Brazil and I was 135, I was fasting like before I went there, but I was also working out every day. So I was 135, but I was like, I don't want to say shredded 135 because you can't really be shredded at 135, but I had lean muscle at 135. And then I went up to 155, 155, 157, and then I came back. And now inside of Thailand, now I'm more so down to like 145, but I'm still working out. But yeah, I always share my food experiences, and you'll see everything on there. I'll pull this up. Yeah, so if you come here, you'll see everything. This is the food in Brazil is amazing. This was at a Lebanese shop in Sao Paulo, Brazil. At Republica, um, Lago do Roshi, 77 on Republica. So you can find that one there. And this right here, it says Brazil is full of culture. That was inside Madalena, inside Sao Paulo. I had some food out there. Yeah, pretty much all the videos I try out the foods. Brazil has some really good food. So I also tried Thai food in Brazil, and then I tried Thai food in Thailand. Yeah, also. Well, this video is not Thai food. This food is some American burger shop. Um, this one I tried some food on the beach in Thailand, and then this one I had some Thai food. That was really good. You can see a little preview of it there. But yeah, Thailand's really fun. So I definitely recommend you all to check it out. I'm gonna play like the first um, few seconds of this video just so y'all can see like what I'm talking about here. Here it is. Really fun. This was really fun party time. And they put clay all over your face. They throw water on you, and this part was a little uncomfortable, but because you're about to see like that was like a lady. That was just crazy. That was like a lady boy that literally like bent over on me. I'm like, no, no, no. I had to push him away. Yeah, it was a crazy, crazy time inside of Thailand. So yeah, I would definitely recommend Songkran for anyone coming, but it's already over. It'll be next year now. This was the first one they had within the past 3 years because of COVID, so they went crazy for it. Um, but yeah, just don't climb to the top. Oh yeah, yeah, don't climb to the top of those mine things. Yeah, that is definitely stupid. Anyone climbing to the top of them, they deserve to get sticks and stones thrown at them. Yeah, 100% they deserve that. Marsellis in Thailand is a good place for the cryptos. Here you pay 30% when you sell and make volume. So yeah, here in Thailand, I was talking to this guy that owned a shop because as you know they have like the green shops everywhere you go because they legalized the cannabis over here. So I was talking to a guy that owned one of the shops. He said I was trying to tell him like he would make so much more money if he accepted a card or like crypto. And then they're talking about how whenever you do make these crypto transfers, he said they don't tax it the same way here. So they said inside of Thailand, you're not paying that huge exchange fees. You don't pay ATM fees if you have a Thai card and a Thai account. You're not paying ATM fees. So I was like, yeah, if you get a Bitcoin machine and put it in here, you'll make a lot of money. He was like, nah, we don't do ATM machines for Thai accounts with stuff like that. Uh, they don't do like fees if you have a certain type of Thai account. And they most of them just deal with Bitcoin. They don't really deal with altcoins here. He did say there's an altcoin in Thailand that is the biggest altcoin in Thailand, but I forgot what it was called, and they use it for transactions sometimes. So yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, some people do use crypto here, but most of the time when I talk to people about crypto, the only people that know about crypto are the business owners, and they always say, yeah, they got Bitcoin. But yeah, not the usually not your everyday Thai people. They usually don't have crypto. Genovia says because they're dumb. Yeah, I think you talk about the tourists going up to the top. That's stupid. GL Clothing says buy or sell, they paying the 10% tax, which is contributing to the burns. Facts. Yeah, any transaction is gonna help. All Thai videos show mini ladyboys all over the America. Yeah, it was crazy. Like not all of them in there. It was just those three that I walked by that one part that were like rubbing me. It was like before the two kids had put it on my face. Like you can see the kids they were careful with it. They didn't want to just rub it all over me. They slowly put it on my face. They're asking like where I was from. They didn't want to like rub all over my face. But then I get to the lady boys, and then they're rubbing on, and then they're rubbing down there, and then they're bending over. I'm like, no, we're not doing this. There's like kids over here and stuff. It's crazy in Thailand. You can definitely tell like when they're aggressive towards you, they're lady boys. So yeah, that's crazy. Forgot to ask about the new haircut. Why you decided to shave it off? Yeah, I think just for like a new change. Also, the hair is like weighing on me, and like if I wanted to go in the ocean, I'd get sand in my hair and salt in my hair, and then I'd have to wash it. It's so hard to wash dreads. Like you could wash it and then it won't be clean. Like that's how it is. Like when I was washing dreads, I would wash it and then let it dry, and then I might have to wash it again, just to make sure it's clean. But it's never 100% clean, like in the actual dread. Like your scalp will be clean, like when you clean it. Like in the middle of the actual dread, in order to clean it, you have to do what they call a dread detox, which is where you put your hair in like vinegar and baking soda and something else and like lemons, and then it'll extract all the dirt from your hair. And then you look at it and you're like, I just washed my hair yesterday. But then you look at this water and you're like, that's not clean water. But it's because like that's the only way that you can clean within there. So it's like doing that like once a month, it gets expensive. It's like you don't want to keep doing it. So it's a lot to maintain dreads. A lot of people try to say people with dreads have dirty hair. It's not the case. Like if you have like locks, it's not the case. Like I wash my hair like pretty much every week, and it's not the case that it's always dirty, but you got to do a lot for it to be dirty. Like typically when I see someone with really neat hair and I ask them like, when did you get that retwisted? And they're like, oh, I got it retwisted 2 weeks ago, but it's all still neat. Well, that just means they're not washing it. They're just not washing their hair because they don't want it to get messy. And the reason why you seen my hair was all over the place, like I had new growth all over here and it didn't look retwisted. That's because even when I get a retwist, I'll wash it a week later. Because like I don't care if it looks neat, but if you wash it often, then it just doesn't look neat and hair just gets loose. So yeah, it was just time to cut it. Raider Mendoza says, "Lady boy, definitely got to be careful with those, bro." Yes, facts. Yeah, out here and if you all like watch YouTube and you know about like Thailand and stuff, Pattaya is the area for like what do you call it, debauchery or whatever you want to call it. Like it's literally like the Las Vegas of Thailand. So it's like yeah, I try to stay away from that type of stuff, and I like to film like the culture and stuff here, and like the beach. I went to the Koh Lan Island as well. That was pretty nice. But yeah, I'm trying to stay away from that side. I know they say a lot of the foreigners come over here and they just get stuck in a constant cycle. They're out there doing all that stuff. GL Clothing says, "Be careful with the lady boys rubbing stuff on your face." Yes, yeah. I didn't want to be rude and be like, no, because, in Songkran, it is their culture. They got to rub the clay on you and then pour water on you, and it washes off your sins. That's what they do in Buddhist culture. It washes off your sins, they say, and washes off bad energy and bad luck. So I was like, all right, for the culture. But yeah, that's weird. That was wild. But yeah, I would definitely recommend Thailand if y'all want to travel out here. Not a huge crypto presence, but I think it'll get there. It'll get there eventually. But yeah, shout out to everyone that showed up here in the chat. Like I said, y'all can definitely check out cryptomillionaires.shop if you want to check out this merch. And yeah, if you want to also know this website, it's called the Coin Perspective. So right now I have it on babydoge to Dogecoin. If you just want to see where a crypto would be, where it would be at a certain price, you would want to come to this website. So yeah, thecoinperspective.com. Put it inside the chat. And yeah. Marsellis, Thailand is young guy like you, LL. I am old guy. I travel to San Diego in California, in Agadir in Morocco. Yes, there's a lot of partying here, but there's a lot of retired people here inside of Thailand, like retired people from all over. Like the most people you'll see here, the most foreigners, they're Russian or they're Australian or they're Indian. Lots of Indians, lots of Indians. They're owning so many businesses around here. The Russians, they charge way too much at their businesses. I went to a Russian bar. They tried to charge me $8 for a beer. The Russians, they're taxing on everything. Koreans, there's a lot of Koreans here. I met a French person actually the other day. I met someone from France the other day, and I met a few Americans, but there's few Americans. Most of them are like Russian and stuff. GL Closer says, any thoughts on RenQ Finance? I don't know what that is, honestly. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Take them says neck massage. Yeah, they do a lot of massages out here, and yeah, they'll always offer you a massage. It's not that expensive for a massage either. Like you'll get a full body massage for like 300 baht at some places, but some places like they'll charge you like 200, 300 baht just for the neck massage. So this depends where you're going. But yeah, they do give good massages over here. So yeah, if you want a good massage, I never got a massage until I came here. But then like they crack your back for you, they crack your toes and everything. Yeah, it's definitely a relaxing experience getting a massage here out in Thailand. All right, so yeah, shout out to everyone here in the channel or inside the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. It is 11:48 p.m. here. Honestly, I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep. I'm probably gonna go get food. I don't know, something. It's like early now, so I'm not gonna be able to sleep. As you can see, these curtains completely block out the light though. But yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, shout out to everyone here that showed up in the chat. Shout out to everyone that donated. Shout out to ADME 300. I don't know. ADME, I don't think he's still here. Yeah, ADME went to sleep. Cliff also went to sleep. Shout out to Cliff for donating. Shout out to Jimmy Durham for also donating. And there was some other people here that donated. So shout out to everyone that donated. I don't want to forget anyone. So yeah, we got Cliff donated. Jimmy Durham donated. Shout out to people in the chats as well. We got ADME 300 donated. Shout out to ADME. Yeah, those were the donations. And the first donation of the live stream was all the way up here at the top. I'm just looking at the chats right now. Make them take them with the $5 super chat. So big shout out to Make them take them. And yeah, I had to cut the locks off. Yeah, it feels so much better. You can actually feel the air on your head. Anyone that has locks out there, trust me, like if you cut them off, you might miss them at first and you might look different. Everyone said I look like 10 years younger now. People are saying I look like a kid. Ty Lady said I look like a baby. But yeah, it's yeah, I do look 10 years younger. But that's what it'll do to you. It'll make you look much younger. And yeah, just much younger. But hey, I can probably get a job at some tech firm now. They wouldn't hire me before because I had dreads. But hey, is whatever. But hey, shout out to everyone that showed up here. Frenchie says, Marsellis, how many money Thailand to live every month? It depends. So the Airbnb I'm in right now is only $400 a month. I was with a Thai girl and I showed her my place and she asked what I pay. And then she was like, 400 for this? She said, no. This is at the most $200 a month. And it's a pretty nice Airbnb. It's pretty nice. You can see it's just a little studio, has the bathroom, kitchen, and you got the balcony. So it's pretty small. And she was like, yeah, this isn't 400 a month. This is 200 at most. And I definitely see it. And it's only because I did it through Airbnb and they charge you fees. But $400 is still very, very cheap per month. Very, very cheap. So without Airbnb, if without Airbnb and you rent like a long-term rental And Frenchie says you're an older guy, so you might be able to get the retirement visa. So if you can get the retirement visa, you can stay over here long term or even permanently, and you would just renew it like every 5 years or something. But you could easily find you don't, and I know you wouldn't want to go to Pattaya because you're an older guy. You'd probably want to go to Chiang Mai. It's out inside the forest in northern Thailand. No beaches, but forest. Or you can go to one of the smaller port cities here on Thailand, or like Koh Samui on the islands. Yeah, you would love it in one of those areas since you're retired. And there, it'd probably cost more than 200 a month. But if you want to go to like a small town, you can live for 200 a month on rent, and everything else is cheap too. Food, rides, you know, everything's cheap. So you want to live comfortably in Thailand, you can live off like if you want to live luxurious, $2,000 a month. If you want to live comfortable, $1,000 a month. So yeah, that would be typical, and that's in U.S. dollars. So yeah, it's definitely pretty affordable out here. You still here, guys? Nice. Hey, shout out to Eddie 300 came back. Yeah, we're still here. I said I was gonna close it at the 3 hour mark, but I haven't closed it yet. But as long as we have some conversations, I guess I'll keep going here. Only thing I was gonna go out here to do, and also another thing for the people that do smoke, they've now legalized the green stuff. You know what I mean? They legalized it here too. So if you do that, that's I guess another reason for some people to come here. But yeah, they've been doing a lot of innovative stuff inside of Thailand. So it's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, I like Thailand. It's really nice. Marsellis in San Diego for the same $7,800 a month. Yes, actually, this place right here inside of Miami would cost you $2,500 a month in Miami, and I wanted to be in Miami, but I'm like $2,500 a month for a studio, like yeah, everything is pretty much cheaper in Thailand. And to rent a motorbike, it was $8 a month, or no, $8 a day to rent a little motorbike. Everyone rides little scooters, mopeds, whatever you want to call it. That's $8 a day. And if you just want to take, the boat, which is you get on the back of the scooter and they drive crazy, you'll probably be paying $1 to $1.50 for a ride. I had a 30-minute ride yesterday. It cost me like $2 like $2 and some change, but I gave him like $3 and some change because she drove me all the way over there for 30 minutes. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna pay you more. Enemy 300 says I played a soccer and I came back and he's still here. Cool. Wow. So yeah, we've been here for 3 hours and 23 minutes. Hey, if we keep having a convo, it's cool. We can stay on here. It's 11:55 a.m. I didn't go to sleep last night. It's light and sunny outside, so I'm probably not going to go to sleep again. And I got some noodles, I guess I'll cook in there. But the other stuff hurt my stomach, so I don't know if that will hurt my stomach too. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, if anybody has any questions though, Thailand or Baby Doge, I will be happy and glad to answer those. Where are we at? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put my Cash App and my PayPal in here again. If anyone wants to do that. A scooter, a lot of fun. Yeah, I drove it. It's not fun to drive in the traffic. Traffic's crazy. Yeah, it's scary. Frenchie's guy says, bye bye, Marsellis. Thank you for your channel and support, Baby Doge. I have to go. All right, shout out to you, Frenchie's, and shout out to you, and thank you for not reposting, but thank you for shouting me out in your video as well. So shout out to you, and yeah, we'll be doing a live stream soon this week as well for the new listing. So that'll be cool as well. So yeah, shout out to you, and I don't know if it's good night. It's probably good morning to you. GL Clothing says, how hard is it for you to make Baby Doge videos right away when we get news? Okay, I see. Yeah, that takes a while because I do the research and then I make sure I have everything pulled up. And then after the research, I make the video. Video, it'll take 10 minutes to 10 to 15 minutes because it will be a 10 to 15 minute long video. And then I'll go in and edit the video. And then now the video has to render. And then after it renders, it then has to download. And yeah, before every video, it typically takes an hour to 2 hours, but usually more so on the 2 hour side. So yeah, it could take up to 2 hours to make it. So that's why sometimes the news will come out late because yeah, it'll take a long time. And sometimes I might be out like here in Thailand, and then I'll be like, oh wow, Baby Doge just did this. Now I gotta get home. So yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. But yeah, it's a process, about 2 hours. But yeah, it's still cool. I'll try to get them out earlier and try to focus more so on Baby Doge content while I'm out here because it's already hard for me to do like everything I'm doing. So I'll try to focus it down into Baby Doge content. But yeah, that's a good question. Yeah. 11:57. 11:58. Okay, so I think now I'm gonna officially close out the live stream. So yeah, shout out to everyone that showed up, and we'll do it later on. Later on, we'll do a whole video, well, whole live stream. We don't have to do a video. We'll do a live stream whenever the exchange comes out. I'll do a video and then I'll do a live stream after the video whenever the exchange comes out. So we'll talk about the snowball effect and which ones are probably going to be more likely to list us next. ADB300 says, I like Bali more than Thailand. Bali way cheaper. I don't know about that. I don't know if Bali is way cheaper. I heard Bali was expensive. Maybe other parts in Indonesia are cheaper. I could see that. But I heard Bali is more expensive. TN says, thank you. No problem. No problem. GL Clothing says, thank you for all the updates. No problem. And it says, stay safe out there. Oh, yeah, definitely. Thailand is extremely safe. But yeah, shout out to you all for showing up. I'm going to go ahead and close it out. And we're going to go ahead and play this outro video. So shout out to you all. And I'll be back in another video. So, yeah, Amy says Bali. Yeah, Bali is pretty cool. But I'll try Bali in the future. But yeah, shout out to you all. And as always, we'll be back with another live stream.